you can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful card. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Gene. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. How nice of you to join us today. And we hope you're having a happy holiday season. As you can see around here, we're getting ready for the holidays. When we left off last time, we had just crowned a new champ, and he was ready to try to win thousands of dollars and maybe this new car. All he had to do was play the big money card. So that's the way we're going to start today, and let's bring in our champion right now. Come on, Bard. Here we go. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Good. I know it was probably a long night for you, knowing that you can win thousands of dollars right here on our show. You've won $200 so far, and now we're going to give you the opportunity to win a whole bunch. Every day we have two lovely dealers that produce ladies in television are right here at Card Sharks. They're Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton. There they are.
How you doing, ladies?
Over here, Bard. Try to pay attention, okay?
Okay, we'll try.
Now, we're going to give you a chance to play for the big money. You can win as much as $32,000 over there. But as you know, besides playing for the big money, we've added a couple of jokers in the deck. And if you come up with those jokers, well, that enhances your chances of winning that beautiful car. Also, just for winning the championship, well, Lacey has a joker there for you, so you know you have at least one chance of winning. So good luck to you, my friend. We are ready. Give him $200. We're on our way. Here we go. Good luck. I like to start the day like this. With the big money. Here's your first card. It's a 3, and you got 200.
All of it higher.
All of it. Higher than the 3 it is. You got 400.
300 lower.
300. Lower than the jack. Boy,
Yes.
look at there. You got
All of it higher.
all of it higher than the deuce. You got a 7.
Okay.
Now you got 1,400.
Change that card,
Wait a
please.
minute. Come up here. You got 14. Give you another 4. You got $1,800.
Okay.
Now you can change it.
Change the card, please.
Which one?
Change the 7 with the number 2.
Number 2.
Got
Okay, you can change one card per line. The 7 now becomes a 6. You got to play.
Okay.
1,800.
I'll say 200 higher.
200 higher than the 6. Yeah.
All right. All of it lower.
You bet for $4,000.
Yes.
You got
Okay.
4 grand.
3,000 lower.
3,000 lower than the jack. Yeah.
Yes.
$7,000. The 4 is your card. You can play it. You can change it. It's all up to you, but you got to bet at least $3,500.
Card number 3, please.
He wants to change the 4. All right, he's looking for a joker. I know what he's doing.
Another
Well,
joker.
the
You
4
got it.
become a deuce. Woo!
All of it higher.
You know what this
All
means?
of it. All of it higher.
$14,000.
All of it higher. $14,200 for our chance. First time out. We'll be back and we'll try to win a car. See you in a moment. Welcome back to Card Sharks. Our champ just won 14 grand. And that's only his first time playing for the big money. What a nice way to start the day. A nice way for the holiday seasons. Lacey has a joker for you. That joker will help you win a fabulous car because Susanna has over there 7 numbered cards. Behind one of those cards is the word car. All you have to do is find it, and you could win this beautiful car. Gene?
The Toyota Tercel 3-door liftback. Great styling that provides plenty of interior room and convenience. Comes with standard features and California emission. Okay, Bob.
Thank you, Gene. Let me tell you. And if you win the car, the rules say if you win the car, you have to drive around with that bow on the top for the rest of your life. So
All right, sounds
I want
good.
you to know that. Okay, over there, as I said before, behind one of those cards is the word car. Let me see you find it. If you do, you win the car.
Number 4.
Okay, pal. We're rooting for you. Come on.
You got it.
Oh, if you get it. If the word car is behind here, you're going to be a big winner. Is it behind number 4? It was not. Had you chosen number 6 today, Bard, that's where you'd have found the car, but that's all right. You're still in fine shape, my friend, because you're the champ. Stay right over here. You've won $14,200, and we're going to meet a new challenger, so go over there and stand where the champion stands. And Diane, please join us, would you?
Hey, let's have a good time. Hi, Mom.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Whew, I'm excited now. Bard just won a lot of money.
I can buy a new tie.
Yeah. Oh, he can buy a new tie, yeah. Yeah, I wonder,
Right.
where'd you get that tie, Bard?
It was sent to me from a very good friend in New York City from Mike's Bar and Grill.
Yeah, good. I wonder if he wants an old blue coat to go with it.
It would be fine.
'Cause I don't like this coat, and I hate your tie. So it's,
Okay.
well, it's his lucky tie. It's
How about a nice
okay.
donation to Salvation Army or
Yeah,
something?
okay. I'll send a coat with it, will you? Diane,
Bob,
welcome.
I'm Diane Holmes from San Jose, California, where I'm a personnel manager, or sometimes called a Dragon Lady.
You're a personal manager or a personnel manager?
Personnel.
Personnel manager. Why do they call you the Dragon Lady?
Because they think I'm mean when I'm trying to get them to do their job.
Oh.
So when I walk near them, here comes
know-
the Dragon Lady.
I know. The producer of our show, Jonathan Goodson, is the same way towards me. Yeah, he's mean to me, the fellow is. But he bought this coat, so it's all right. You know how to play this game,
Yes,
I
I do.
assume. All right, we're dealing out the cards. Lacey's got them all dealt out. Remember, first player to win 2 games wins the championship and goes on to play for the big money. So good luck to you. And by the way, we have with us today in our studio audience, and this first question involves 10 married women. So ladies, if you would, please get in position. Welcome, ladies. Bard, the question's for you. It involves these 10 married women. Before the show, we asked them, do you consider your husband the king of the castle? Now, how many of these 10 women said they do?
Well, all these women look quite stately to me. I would say there's probably a very even keel as far as the reign around the castle. I'm going to say it'd be about 4 women.
Reign around the castle.
Reign
Oh.
around-
See, he says
Married
4 of
woman,
them.
And I think it's going to be higher because that's kind of the way it's supposed to be.
Is it, the man is supposed to be
Yes,
the king of the castle.
yes, and I
You
think
bet it.
that
Don't
all
you
these
ladies
women feel
ever
that way.
forget. Yes. And please remember that came from a lady who said that. She knows, by gosh. The actual number of these women who consider their husband the king of the castle is 5 of them do. You're right, it was higher, Diane. All right. Now, where are those 5 intelligent ladies? Hold up your hand, if you would, please. Terry, is your husband really the king of the castle?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, is he, or do you just let him think that?
Oh, no, I can't just let him think that. I weigh 100 pounds and he weighs 250. He's king of the castle.
That makes him, yeah. That makes him fat and a king of the castle, right. Ladies, thank you very much. Okay. Diane has control of the cards. Yeah. What do you mean, no? Okay, Diane, here we go. Here's your card. It's a 7.
I'd
You
like
can
to change that card.
Certainly, I don't blame you. 7 becomes now a 7 again. Now you got to play.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher. Is it higher than the 7? It is.
Okay. I'm going to go lower, Bob.
Lower than the 10. Yeah.
I'm going to go higher, Bob.
Higher than the deuce. Yes.
I'm going to go higher, Bob.
In order to win game number 1, you got it. Look at there. Congratulations. Way to do it. Woo! All right. You obviously went to the Bard School of Contestants.
Yes, I did.
That's
I
what
did.
he did the other day. He ran the cards twice like that. Okay, congratulations. The first game is yours, $100. If you win the next game, you'll have a chance to be our champ, or you will be our champ.
Thank you.
So Lacey's going to deal out the cards from the same deck. Quit showing her your necktie. You're trying to put the hex on her, aren't you?
No, it's for good luck.
He says, here, touch my
for
tie,
good
touch
luck.
my tie.
No, thank
All right, here's we go. Game number 2, and Diane, the first question is yours. And Diane, this question is an educated guess question. All right? I knew you'd love them.
I do.
Educated
I love
guess
it.
question, here it is. Now, we are all familiar with the $1 bill and the $5 bill. But what is the largest denomination bill currently being printed by the government?
I think it's probably a $10,000 bill.
$10,000 bill, the lady says. Bard, will it be higher or lower than that?
A friend and I were just having this discussion about dollar bills the other day, I swear to God. I think, she's a $10,000 bill, you said?
Bard's getting religious on us right here.
Insulting Buddha now. I think it's going to be lower.
Lower than that. Well, the largest denomination currently printed by the government is $100 bill. It is certainly lower. A lot lower.
$100 bill?
Diane, why are you applauding?
'Cause
You
I
said
won-
10,000, he said lower, it was 100.
Oh, $100 bill?
Yeah.
It's okay, I applauded for you.
Okay.
All right.
That's the way to play.
Isn't that nice?
It was an accident.
If you guys gonna pick out furniture yet?
No, not yet.
Let me tell you, in your defense, they used to print a $10,000 bill, but the question was currently, so they do not. Okay, so Bard has control of the cards, and here we go. Bard, you got to win this game to stay in the match, and here's a jack for
Jack. We'll go lower.
you. Lower than the jack. Your card is in the ace. Oh. Diane, you get a chance to play free. Now she's happy again. Diane, here's a 9. You got to play
Let's
it.
go lower.
Lower than the 9, it is.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 3, it is.
Lower.
Lower than the ace, it is.
Higher, Bob.
For the championship, you got it.
The child is yours.
Woo.
Hey, man. I'm happy.
Congratulations to you.
Thank
You
you.
gave him a little of his own medicine. He
A
did
little
that to
bit.
a lady the other day just like that. Bard, you're a nice man. You win $14,200. Have a happy holiday
Thank you very much.
We'll see you again. Okay, bye-bye now. You can go that way. Come here, Diane. Okay, we have a new champ. In a moment, we'll play for the big money right after this, but first we must pause. Welcome back to Card Sharks. Our champion is now Diane. Boy,
That was quick.
I mean, that was fast. You got your lucky charm? Show us
Yes,
your
I
lucky
do.
charm.
My lucky
It's a
charm.
little California license plate that says Jennifer on. Who's Jennifer?
Jennifer's my daughter.
Your little daughter. All right, that's your lucky charm. Lacey and Susanna are dealing out the cards again. You know how this works now. Remember, there's 2 jokers in that deck that they have, and I know you cut the deck before we went on the air. If the jokers come up, you can win this fabulous car. We'd love to see you win it. And just for being the champion, Lacey has 1 joker for you. That guarantees you at least 1 chance of winning the car. So everything's on your side, hon. We want to see you win. Give the lady $200, please. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. First card is a jack, and you've got 200.
Okay, I'll say 100 lower. 100 lower.
$100. Lower than the jack, it's a queen. You got $100.
I'll
All right.
say $100 lower.
$100 lower again, and it is. There we go. $200 again.
Okay, I'm going to change it.
Well, change it. Which one you like?
Number 1, please.
Number 1. Sure. Let's find some jokers in there, too. 6 will now become a 6 again. You got to play. You got 200.
I'm going to say $100 higher.
100 higher than the 6. It's a 9. You got 300. I'll give you another 400 to get the second row. You got 700 and a 9.
I want to change that card, please. With number 3.
Number 3. All right. Thank you, Susanna. The 9 is a 7. Lousy cards, but we're doing fine.
I'll say 200 higher.
$200 higher than the 7. Whoa! 900.
All of it lower.
Ooh, that is lower. 1,800.
1,500 higher.
1,500 higher. Yep. $3,300. The jack is your card. You can change if you want to, or you can play it. You got to bet at least $1,650 though.
Okay, I'll bet $2,000 lower.
2,000 lower than the jack. Won't this be a nice Christmas present, huh?
Yes.
Is it lower than the jack? It is. There's $5,300. All right. Good
Thank
for
you
you,
very
huh?
much.
Yeah, we're not done having fun yet. You got $5,500 so far, and Lacey has a joker for you. That was the joker you got for just winning the match. So here's what's going to happen. Susanna has 7 numbered cards. Behind one of those cards is the word car. If you find it, well, you're going to win a fabulous car. So good luck to you. I want you to go over there and place that joker wherever you want to put it. The old number 7. So far, that Lucky Charms worked for you. If car is behind number 7, you win the car. Is it there? We're rooting for you, Diane. Come on. Not there. Down at the other end, had you chosen number 2 this time, you would have found the car. But you're right. That's okay.
That's okay.
You're still the champ, and we're going to meet a new challenger and play the game again. We come back right after these words. Welcome back to Card Shark. Well, champ, not so bad at all.
Nope.
$5,500.
You bet.
And now we're going to meet a new challenger for you. And I want you to watch out for this guy because he is a killer. Watch him. Benjamin, please come in here, would you, my friend?
Hi, Rob.
There he is. They're applauding for you.
Great. Keep it up.
Yeah, keep it up. Don't stop, right? How are you, Benjamin?
Just fine.
Well, it's nice to
Great.
have you here. Tell me about yourself.
My name is Benjamin Bendat. I'm married, retired, just 83 years young.
Well, all right. It doesn't bother you to stand next to a beautiful woman, does it, Benjamin?
Oh, that's what keeps me young.
I see.
I have a young, beautiful woman in the audience.
You have a young, beautiful woman in the audience.
Only married 2 years.
You've only been married 2 years?
Right.
Yeah, how many darn...
Congratulations. I'm still on my honeymoon.
Yeah. How old is your wife, Benjamin?
My wife is much younger than I.
How old is she?
Ask her.
No, I never asked a lady her age. I thought maybe you'd tell me. You know how to play the game, I assume?
I hope so.
Okay, I hope so, too. First player to win 2 games wins the championship, goes on to play for the big money. Let's begin game number 1. Lacey's dealt out the cards, and our first question involves our 10 married women in our studio audience today. And they are ready to play. We hope you're ready to play. Diane, the question's yours. Before the show, we asked these 10 married women, would you trust your husband to put your makeup on for you? How many of these 10 women said they would trust him?
There's no way I would trust my husband to do it, and I don't think any of you ladies would either, because they really have trouble shaving, I think. I think that it's going to be a very low number. I'm going to say 2.
2 of them would. Benjamin's thinking about this one. Benjamin, what do you think?
I know my wife wouldn't trust me.
Yeah, but how about putting makeup on?
Makeup? Never.
Oh, no.
Never. Still, I would say that sometimes, I'll say even lower than 2.
Even lower than that. The actual number of these women who would trust their husband to put their makeup on for them is 2, right on the nose. Well, my dear, $100 for you. We have $100 to share with our ladies, too. Okay. 2 of you ladies, I'm really amazed at that. I thought the answer would be 0. Where are the 2? Show me your hands. Sharon, you would actually let this guy put your makeup on for you?
Yes, if he trusts me enough to shave him, I trust him enough to put my makeup on.
What does he do for a living?
He works in personnel.
I'll be darned. You mean you shave him?
Not very often, but I do once in a while, yes.
That's real weird, Sharon. I just want you to know that. Thank you, ladies, very much for being with us. Okay. Diane has control. No way a lady's going to get near me with a razor, I'll tell you that. Unless it's an electric razor. Here we go, Diane. There's your card.
Okay,
Jack.
I'm going to go lower, Bob.
Let's see if it is. Lower than the jack? Yep, it is.
I'm going to go higher, Bob.
More than the 6?
Oh.
No. Benjamin, that means you got a chance to play free, sir. You can't change the card. You didn't win the question, but here is your card. It's a 6.
Higher.
Higher, he says. It is.
Lower.
Lower, yeah.
Higher.
Higher, yeah. No. He was giving me orders, wasn't he? All right, back to the base we go. Benjamin, I got a question for you. We surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, when someone has given you a gift that you did not like, have you ever fibbed and said, this is just what I wanted? That's what Bard did with that tie, I think, a while ago. How many people admitted they have told that fib, Benjamin?
And so, whenever I receive a gift,
Yes.
whether I like it or not, I
Yes.
appreciate getting it.
Good.
And so should everyone else.
You're right.
I would say that number would be at least 65.
65. Diane, higher or lower than 65?
Gee, Bob, I don't think it's really nice to insult people when they're giving you a gift. And I've fibbed before, so I think it's going to be higher.
Even higher than that? Well, the actual number of people who fibbed and said, this is just what I wanted is 76. You're right, Diane, it was higher. Away we go again. You want to keep the jack?
I want to go lower, Bob.
Keep the jack and go lower. Okay.
Higher, Bob.
Is it higher than the 5? It certainly is.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze right there.
I'm going to freeze.
Okay, she's got a lead. She's going to hang on to it. Keeps her opponent away from those cards. We'll be back in just a moment with more Card Sharks right after this. Well, we don't have time to finish the game, so you're going to have to be nervous overnight anyway, all right? Will you do that for me?
Sure.
And I know you'll be back next time. Also, you know, we're going to have the young people back with us on New Year's week, so it's going to be kind of fun. We have lots of wonderful things going on. We've had a great half hour. We've given away almost $20,000 to our contestants, and that's when it's really a lot of fun. We hope you join us next time. Until then, for Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much. We hope you're having a happy holiday season, and we'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye, everybody.
You can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful card. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody, and a happy holiday season to you. Welcome to Card Sharks. We have two very delightful contestants, and also one of our two contestants could win this car, by the way, right here today on our stage. So we'll see if they do. Before we meet our contestants, though, let's say hi to our two lovely dealers. Boy, do they look pretty today. I want you to say hello to Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton. Here they are.
Scared you again?
Gosh. Sparkles.
Dazzling, huh?
Yeah. All right, let's pick it up from where we left off yesterday if we can. Girls, get the cards all ready, and let's meet our Card Sharks right now, our champion and our challenger. Here's a happy lady because Diane yesterday walked over there, played the big cards, won the championship, and she won $5,600. Pretty good. Not bad at all. What will you do with all that money?
I already have some commitments. I have to take my entire department out to dinner and the lovely people that we are staying with out to dinner.
You got a lot of dinners to buy.
Yes.
My goodness, tell us about Diane.
Well, I'm from San Jose, California, where I'm in personnel management, and I'm here with my husband, Tom, and we're staying with some friends.
Well, that's great. It's nice to have you here in
Thank
Southern
you.
California.
Thank you.
And so far, you're doing a wonderful job. And, oh, wait till you meet this guy because he's become, well, sort of the lover of the studio. He's such a guy. Hello, Benjamin.
Hi, Bob.
How you doing, man?
Great.
Where's your young wife today?
My young wife is the fourth row.
Fourth row. Oh, there she is. Boy, she is a young lady. Benjamin, you devil, you. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Bob.
Now, you were married the first time, how many years?
First time I was married over 58 years.
And how long you been married this time?
2 years.
Whew.
For a total of 60.
Oh, I got that, yeah. Higher, lower, freeze. Okay. It's
But
nice.
don't change it.
Pardon me?
We're not going to change it.
Oh, the cards. I thought he made his wife. It scared me to death. All right, you know how to play this game, I assume. We're going to pick it up where we left off yesterday. We were in the middle of game number 1, and I was ready to ask the third question in game number 1. Diane has a slight lead. So here we go with our first question, and this question involves our 10 lovely married ladies who are in our studio audience. So girls, if you would, please. There they are. Now, the question is for you, Diane. And before the show, we asked these 10 married women, if one of your husband's old girlfriends called your home and left a message for your husband to call her, would you give him the message? How many of these 10 women would give him the message?
Well, I have a strange situation because I'm very good friends with my husband's ex-girlfriend, so... But most women don't like that, so how many would let...
Yeah, how many would give him the message?
I'd say about 4.
You think 4 of them would. Benjamin, what do you think about this, higher or lower?
Well, I believe that most of these women would possibly feel that their husband would sooner or later find out.
Yes.
And they'd get in trouble.
That's true.
So I would say it would be higher than 4.
Higher than 4. Well, the actual number of these women... The actual number of these women who would give their husband the message from his old girlfriend is 9 of them would. You're right, Benjamin, it was higher. Isn't that nice? I think that's very admirable. However, where's the one lady telling the truth? Mary, now, an old girlfriend of your husband's calls your house and says, may I speak to him? And why wouldn't you give him the message?
I wouldn't give him the message because his ex-girlfriend was my sister. And every time she calls, she wants to talk to him.
I won't even get into that one. Thank you, ladies, very much for being with us. Okay, here we go. Benjamin, you've got a 6. You can play it or change it.
We'll play the 6. Higher.
And go higher. He's going to play it and go higher. No. Benjamin's mad. He's mad. That means that Diane gets a free chance from the 7, Diane.
Okay, I'm going to go higher, Bob.
Higher than the 7. Is it higher? It is not higher. Right where we started, aren't we? We're going to play sudden death. 4th and final question. We will do that when we come back. But first, we must pause. See you in a moment.
From laughs you know to new laughs you'll love.
Are you a motion picture star? No.
Buzzer celebrates National Let's Laugh Day all night long.
Not twice, if you understand.
Saturday night starting at 8 on Buzzer. Let's laugh.
return, and we're in the middle of game number 1 in our match between Diane and Benjamin. And now it's ready for our 4th and final question in this game, which means it's sudden death. Someone's got to win the game on the next play of the cards. Control is what you're looking for. And Benjamin, the question is for you. And Benjamin, this is an educated guess question, all right? You know how to play the educated guess questions. Here it is. How much is a woman paid for posing nude for the Playboy centerfold? Have you ever read that magazine, Benjamin?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure. How much is the woman paid for posing nude for the Playboy centerfold?
$1,000.
$1,000. Diane, do you think it will be higher or lower than $1,000?
I just recently saw the Playmates on TV, and it's higher.
You think it's higher than that?
I think it's higher.
Benjamin's trying to make a better deal. Benjamin, you ought to be negotiating for Hefner. You know that. The actual amount a woman is paid for posing for Playboy centerfold is $15,000. It was certainly higher. Woo! See, those are expensive girls, Benjamin. Wow. Want to change to 7?
It's sudden death.
Oh, it's sudden death.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Susanna.
I'm going to pass it to Benjamin.
Oh, just a second. I got to tell everybody at home.
Oh.
See, yeah. You can change the 7 and play it out. If you goof, Benjamin wins the game. Okay. Or you can pass it on to Benjamin, which I know is what you're going to do. And if he goofs, then you win the game. So that's it, Benjamin. It's all up to you if you pass it. Think it's going to be higher? All right. Come on. 7, it is higher.
Higher.
Higher again. Is it higher? It is.
Lower.
Lower than the jack? It is.
Higher.
If it's higher, you win the game. Pardon me? What'd you say?
Up.
Oh, hop, up. Yeah!
It was tough.
But you did it. You were wonderful.
Thank you.
You just won $100. No, not yet. I'll pay you later. Don't worry about it. You'll get paid, believe me. Most importantly, though, you won the first game, and that means if you win the next game, you're our champion. Diane, you got to win this game in order to stay in the match. Susanna's going to deal out the cards from the same deck, and we're on our way with game number 2. And here we go. Diana, the first question is for you. We surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, have you ever had an early dinner with one woman and a late date with a different one on the same night? How many bachelors admitted they've done that?
Gee, I think that I know quite a few people that have done that. But I don't
Have you
think
ever done that? Be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not for a long, long time.
Oh, no, I understand that,
Okay.
yes.
I think it's going to be about 31.
31 out of 100. Benjamin, higher or lower than that?
Well, bachelors, as a rule, like as many women as they can get.
Now, when you were a bachelor, were you that way?
I was never a bachelor.
Not with a 10-foot pole, would I ask?
Right. I was married at 19.
Right.
Straight out of high school.
Okay.
I would say that the number will be higher.
Higher, all right. The actual number of bachelors who've had a dinner with one woman and a late date with another is 51. You're right, Benjamin. It was higher. Benjamin, here's your card. Queen.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. 7.
Freeze.
Freeze. He ordered us to freeze.
Yes,
Right there.
sir.
We will freeze. Okay. Benjamin, I got a question for you. Let me ask you this question. We surveyed 100 16-year-old boys, and we asked them, have your parents ever made you get a haircut when you didn't want to? How many 16-year-old boys said their parents have made them get their haircut when they didn't want to?
The way these kids walk around these days with ponytails, I bet most of the parents are after them to get haircuts quite frequently.
You and I wish we could wear ponytails, don't we?
We're a little too young for that.
Oh, I see. We don't have quite enough hair either, Ben.
Right. I would say 16-year-olds, parents asking them to get haircuts.
Boys.
55.
55 out of 100. Diane, higher or lower than that?
I think it's going to be higher than that because at 16, your parents still can pretty much tell you what you're going to do.
I know the feeling. The actual number of 16-year-old boys whose parents have made them get their haircut is 56. Boy, it was higher, but just by 1. All right, Diane, you have catching up to do, my dear. Here's your card.
Oh,
King.
lower, Bob. Lower.
Lower than the king, it is.
Higher, Bob.
Higher than the 4, it is not. Woo! Oh, tough cards. Benjamin, you got a chance to play free from that 7, my friend.
Can I change it?
No, you can't change it. Didn't win the question.
Higher.
Higher. Is it higher than the 7? It is not. Oh, there we go. All right, cards are kind of bad right now. Why don't we pause for a couple of words? We'll be back in just a moment. We'll finish this game, find out who our champ's going to be, okay? Welcome back to Card Sharks. Let's continue with game number 2, and our next question is for Diane. Diane, here it is. We surveyed 100 business executives. These men are the heads of the largest companies across the country. We asked them, is your job more important to you than your family? How many top business executives said yes, their job comes first?
Gee, I guess if you're that high up, it has to be kind of important to you. I think that's going to be around, I'm going to say 70.
70, the lady says. Benjamin, higher or lower than 70?
Unfortunately, this happens to be the truth. Once you become an executive of a large company, you become sort of wedded to the company. However, I will say it will be lower.
Lower than that, though. Okay, the actual number of executives who said their job comes first is 23. Considerably lower it was. Okay.
Change the card.
Change the 7, the man says. 7 now becomes a 5.
Higher.
Is it higher than the 5? It is not higher than the 5. Okay, playing free, Diane, from the king.
I want to go lower, Bob.
Lower than the king, no.
Woo.
I thought after we took the commercial break, the cards would be better. Sudden death again, you guys. 4th and final question. Someone's got to win the game. If it's Benjamin, he's the champ. If it's Diane, we'll play a tiebreaker game. So control is really what you're looking for here. And Benjamin, this question's for you. It involves our 10 very nice married ladies in our studio audience. Here they are. Now, Benjamin, before the show, we asked these 10 married women, be honest, do you nag your husband? How many of these 10 women admitted they do nag their husband?
Well, Bob?
Yes, Ben?
Not referring to these women, but women never admit that they nag their husbands.
Really?
They never admit it. And I don't believe these 10 women would admit either.
Well, I don't know. But I'm listening
However,
to you.
I'll say, looking them over,
Go ahead,
possibly 4 would admit.
4 admit. Huh. Diane, what do you think?
I don't think that we mean to nag them, but we just do. I think it's going to be a little bit higher.
Think it's higher than that? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. The actual number of these women who nag their husband is 6. You're right, Diane. It was a little bit higher. Which 6 of you ladies admitted that you nag your husband? Go, all right, raise your hands. Mickey, do you nag him a lot?
Yes.
What do you nag him about?
Because he procrastinates so much.
He does what?
He procrastinates all the time about everything.
Oh, who's the boss in your family?
I am.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the king of the castle, but you're the boss. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm the queen of the castle.
Oh, I understand. Thank you, ladies, very much. Okay. Diane, it's you again. Just a sudden death now. You know what your choices are. You can play the king. If you goof, he wins the game and the championship. Or you can pass it on to Benjamin with the 5.
I'm going to have to pass it, Bob. I have too many cards up.
All right. So, Benjamin, it's up to you. Can't change the card. You got to play it.
Higher.
Higher. Here we go. Yes.
Lower.
Lower. Is it lower than the 8? No, it is not lower than the 8. And Diane wins game number 2. Breathing a little better, aren't you? Last time you passed it to him, he just played the cards out, didn't he? All right, that makes the game interesting. 1 game for Diane, our champion, 1 game for Benjamin, our challenger. We will play a tiebreaker game. We'll do that when we come back right after these words. See you in just a moment. Welcome back to Card Sharks. We've got to play a tiebreaker game. Kind of a hurry now. We want to make sure we get this done in time. So, if you'll notice that this time Susanna is going to deal out only 3 cards, a maximum of 3 high-low questions. The winner of this game goes on to play for the big money. So good luck to the 2 of you. Diane, the first question is for you. And here it is. We surveyed 100 men who are serving time in prison. And we asked them, are you innocent? How many inmates claim they are innocent?
Boy, I think even when they're guilty, they think that. So I think it's going to be around 83.
83 out of 100. Benjamin, what do you think?
Lower.
Lower than that. Well, the actual number of inmates who claim they are innocent is 41. It was lower. Benjamin, here's your card. It's a jack. Player change.
Lower.
He's going to go lower than the jack. 10 is yours.
Lower.
If it's lower, you are the champ. Will it be lower than the 10? It is. We've got a new champion.
Great. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great.
Woo! He's tapping. Diane, you're a nice lady.
Thank you.
Have a happy holiday
Thank you
season.
very much.
$5,700.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
it. Come here, Benjamin. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bob.
Wonderful. Now, you have a chance now to win a whole lot of money. Plus, you also have a chance of winning this beautiful car. So this is an opportunity that you just won't forget, my friend, because Susanna and Lacey have a deck of cards you cut before we went on the air. You know how to play for the big money. Also, I want to tell you that in addition to the big money we also put a couple of jokers in that deck. And if they pop up, well, you'll have a chance of winning the car. But even if you don't get a joker, because you won the championship, Susanna has one joker there for you, so at least gives you one opportunity. I want to wish you all the luck in the world. You're a nice man. Give him $200. We're going to give Benjamin a happy holiday season.
Thank you.
All right, Ben, you got to stay over there, pal. You can't follow me. Yeah. I know. Oh, right. Tell him where to. There you go.
Right there.
Yeah. Maybe you ought to stay there with him, Lace. Just no, that's all right. Here we go, Benjamin. There's a 10. You can play it or change it.
Change it to card number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Rules say you can change one card per line. He has chosen to change the 10 to a joker. Hang on to that for old Ben, my friend, would you? I assume you still want to change it. Which one now?
Change number 1.
Number 1 again. All right. The 10 now becomes a 5. You got $200.
$100 higher.
100. Higher than the 5 it is. You got 300.
All of it lower.
All of it lower than the king it is. You got 600.
500 higher.
500. Higher than the 5 it is again. You got 11. Come up here. I'll give you another $400. You now have $1,500 and the 8.
Change it.
Okay, which one?
Number 2.
Okay, well, he knows how to make up his mind. 8 is Jack. 1,500.
800 lower.
$800. Lower than the Jack. That's okay. Push. No win, no loss. You're still in business. Same bet?
800 lower.
800 again. Lower than the Jack. Oh, no. That brings you down to $700, Benjamin.
600 higher.
600. 600 what, sir?
Higher.
You want to go higher?
Lower.
Okay.
Lower.
$600 lower than the Queen. There you go. $1,300. You got to bet at least $650.
All of it higher.
All of it higher. Come on. Be there it is. That's $2,600, my friend.
That's
Very
only a
nice
beginning.
indeed.
It's only a beginning.
It's only a beginning. You got that right. We're not done yet. You stand right here for me, okay? Now you're at $2,800. And Susanna has 2 jokers for you. You know what's going to happen? Because Lacey has 7 cards over there. Behind one of them is the word car. If you find it, you're going to win this beautiful car. Take a look at it.
The Toyota Tercel 3-door liftback. Great styling that provides plenty of interior room and convenience. Comes with standard features and California emission. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Gene. Now, Benjamin, my friend, I want you to go over there and place those jokers wherever you want to put them. If you find the car, you're going to drive home in that little sucker, and boy, won't that be fun, huh? Whew.
Sure will.
Go get him, guy. Number 1. Number 3. Come right over here. Leave the lady alone. You just gravitate over there, don't you? Stay right there. We're going to find out right now if you're going to win a car, Benjamin. Is it behind number 1? If it's behind number 1, you win the car. Come on, we're rooting for you, guy. There, the car!
We'll be right back with more Card Sharks right after this. Nice way to celebrate the holiday season. Our champ, $8,948. Congratulations to you, Benjamin.
Thank you.
We are rooting for you. What's the price of the car, he says. What, do you want to sell it to me? Is that what you want? Who cares what the price of the car is? It's yours. We got to go. We'll see you next time. For Susanna, Lacey, and Gene, I'm Bob Eubanks. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production. You can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful card. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. We hope you're having a nice holiday season, getting all ready for Christmas. As you can see, we are. And one of our contestants today could win this fabulous car. We gave a car away yesterday to our champion. And I don't know if you remember our champion or not, but you'll meet him in just a moment. Before we meet the contestants, so let's say hi to our two very lovely dealers who are with us every day on Card Sharks. We couldn't play the game without them. Here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
Nice to have you with us again. If you deal the cards from the top, okay? We'll do it. While the girls are getting ready, let's meet our two Card Sharks. Come on, champion and challenger. Benjamin, you are known all over town. I don't know if you saw the show yesterday, but at the end of the show, some strange woman walked up on the stage, walked up to Benjamin and said hi to him. You're a devil, aren't you? Huh?
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful you are.
Only one came up.
How many did you invite up?
They weren't invited.
Oh, they weren't.
You won $8,948 in cash and prizes first time out. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Now, whatever possessed you to come on this show?
That beautiful wife of mine, she's been nudging me for the past year, twice a day. She watches it in the morning and in the evening. She says, you must get on the car chart. You must get on the show. And
you
finally, she succeeded, and I'm glad she did.
Benjamin, you're the only guy at 83 I know that gets nudged twice a day. Dina, how are you?
Don't be surprised.
Oh, don't be surprised. How are you, Dina?
I'm doing all right, and you?
I'm fine.
That's
Tell us about
good.
yourself.
My name is Dina Young, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm a college student looking for a college to go to.
Well, you're from a pretty town, too. Some of my favorite people are down there. Welcome. You know how to play the game?
Yes.
All right. First player to win 2 games wins the championship. Lacey's dealt out the cards from the decks you cut earlier. And let's go with our first question of the day. And our first question involves 10 very nice married ladies who are in our studio audience. So, girls, if you would, please. Nice to have you back with us, ladies. Benjamin, before the show, we asked these 10 married women, has your husband ever said something to you that was so sweet and romantic that it made you cry? How many of these 10 women said their husband had said something so sweet that it made them cry?
I would hope that their husband did say something nice and sweet.
Have you done that?
That made him cry. You said husbands. You didn't ask. You didn't say wives.
I was just curious. Have you ever said something to your wife that was so sweet that made her cry?
Yes.
What was it?
It was very sweet.
Oh, okay. You probably told her the price of the car
yesterday. These are beautiful, charming ladies, and their husbands should treat them like queens.
Certainly.
And if they do, sometimes it'll make them cry. I'll say 4.
4 of the 10. Dina, will it be higher or lower than 10?
I think it's
than 4.
I think it's going to be a tad higher. Every now and then, a man, he'll tell you something nice.
It makes you cry. Yeah, all right. The actual number of these women whose husband has said something so sweet that it made them cry is 7 of them. You're right, Dina.
All right.
Oh, I think that's nice. That is real nice. Terry, raise your hands, if you would, please. Just let me see everybody. Terry. What do you say?
Well, it's going to make me cry again, but one night during a company dinner, he leaned over across the table during dinner, and he said, there was a room full of people, and he said, Terry, every man in this room envies me tonight. And I cried right there, and I cry every time I think about it.
Isn't that nice? That's a sweet story. It really is. Congratulations to you. Good. He must be a very special guy. Married to a special lady. Thank you, ladies. Nice to have you with us. I like that. That's a nice story. Makes you cry, doesn't it?
Let's see.
Dina, here's your card, kid. It's a jack.
Okay, I think it's going to be lower.
Lower than the jack. 6.
Higher.
Higher than the 6. Deuce.
Oh.
No. Have to go back to the jack. And Benjamin, you got a chance to play free. You got to play off this card, Benjamin.
Higher.
Higher than the 4? Is it higher? No, it's not. All right. Well, we're going to pause. Maybe things will turn around a little bit when we come back. We must pause for these important words. See you in a moment.
From laughs you know to new laughs you'll love.
Are you a motion picture star? No.
Buzzer celebrates National Let's Laugh Day all night long.
Not twice, if you understand.
Saturday nights starting at 8 on Buzzer. Let's laugh.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're in the middle of game number 1, and we're ready to go with our next question. Dina, this is your question. Are you ready for it? And Dina, this is one of our educated guess questions, okay?
All right.
President Reagan's yearly salary is $200,000, according to People magazine. What is the yearly salary of Russian Premier Mikhail Gorbachev? And please give your answer in dollars.
Okay.
Like she would give it in rubles.
All right. I'm going to say that his annual salary will probably be about $100,000.
$100,000. That's in dollars, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Benjamin will be higher or lower than 100,000?
No one in Russia earns $100,000. They can't even count it. Much lower.
Much lower, huh?
Much lower.
Well, here we go. Gorbachev's actual yearly salary in dollars is $18,700. It was much lower. Boy, I tell you what. He must... He must get a lot of perks. I mean, maybe he gets a car and a business account. Do you think, Benjamin? I don't know what that means, but okay. What do you do? All right, here we go. Benjamin has control.
Higher.
Higher. Is it higher? Yeah.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. No, not lower than the queen. Dina, you're playing free with the jack, hon.
Okay. Lower.
Lower than the jack. Let's see. Cards.
Higher.
Is it higher? It certainly is.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. You bet.
Freeze.
Freeze on the 9?
Freeze.
Yeah, don't blame you. She's only 1 card away from winning game number 1. Benjamin, you got some catching up to do. This lady's tough. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. We surveyed 100 women who have been married 50 years or more, and we asked them, was your wedding day the first time you ever kissed your husband? How many women married 50 years said their wedding day was the first time they kissed?
This would be a very awfully low number. If a woman marries a guy
yeah,
and never kissed him until her wedding day, there's something wrong with her.
or maybe something wrong with him.
Or maybe something wrong with him, right.
Yeah.
I would say that would be a very low number. 23.
23. Dina, higher or lower than 23?
I think it's going to be maybe just a shade lighter. Lower.
Lower. Okay. The actual number of women married 50 years whose marriage day was the first time they kissed their husband is 2.
All right.
More than a shade bit lower. Just 2.
All right.
Dina, you froze on the 9.
I want to change that card.
I knew you would. Okay, thank you, Lacey. The 9 is a 4.
Okay, it's going to be higher.
If it's higher, you win game number 1 and your first $100 on Card Sharks. Higher than a 4? Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And there, my dear, is your first $100. But most importantly, that's game number 1. You win the next game, and you're the champ, and you'll play for the big money. So
all right.
That means, Benjamin, you got to catch up now. All right. Lacey's going to deal out the cards in the same deck. We're on our way with game number 2. Here's the first question. Dina, this is yours. Surveyed 100 people who live in New York City. We asked them, have you ever witnessed a crime being committed on the subway? How many New Yorkers said they have? They've witnessed a crime on the subway.
I think that's going to be fairly high, considering that New York is one of your highest crime areas. So I'm going to say about 55 people.
55 out of 100. Benjamin?
I'd say lower.
You say lower than that? Well, the actual number of New Yorkers who have witnessed a crime on the subway is 28. Yes, Benjamin, it was lower. Okay, here we go, Benjamin. You can change it if you want to. It's a 6.
Change it.
Want to change it? 6 now becomes a 10. You got to play.
Lower.
Lower than the 10, the man says it is.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. Here we go.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. No. Back to the 10, Benjamin goes. Dina, you're playing free. Got a free chance, and here is your card, 8.
Okay, lower.
Lower. Is it lower than the 8? No, it is not lower than the 8. All right, so both contestants back to the base card. We're not making much progress, so we'll pause. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks after this.
We have returned. We're in game number 2. To find out who our champion's going to be, if Dina wins the game, she's the champ. If Benjamin wins the game, we'll have to play a tiebreaker. And let's go to our next question. It involves our 10 married ladies in our studio audience. And Benjamin, this is your question. Before the show, we asked these 10 married women, is there one subject that you and your husband just can't talk about without getting in a fight? How many of these 10 women said, yes, there is one subject they just can't talk about without getting into a fight?
Most marriages, there is something that men and women don't agree.
Do you have that problem with your marriage?
There are subjects that's
what's
they just
one
don't
subject?
agree.
What one subject causes a fight with you and your wife?
Oh, it could be one of a dozen different things.
I understand.
I would say that would be about a 50-50, 5 of them.
5 of them. Dina, higher or lower than 5?
I'm going to say it's going to be a tad higher because I know that a lot of people don't like to talk about religion, for one thing. And
all right.
we get to fussing about that.
Let's see. The actual number of these women who said there is one subject they can't talk about is 6. You're right, a tad higher. The lady said it, yes. 6 of you ladies, raise your hands for us, please. Which 6 of you ladies? Sylvia, what would that subject be?
My mother-in-law. We never can talk to each other about her without ending up in an argument.
Now, you're defending her?
No.
No, I didn't think so. That's all right. I don't want you to get in any trouble. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, ladies. It's Dina. Change the card.
Change that card.
All right. Lacey has for you a 10.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to say it's going to be lower.
Lower. Is it lower than the 10? Boy, it sure is.
Okay. Higher.
Higher. Is it higher than the 5? Yep.
All right. Lower.
Lower than the king. Yo.
Higher. Higher.
All right. If the next card is higher than the 3, we have a new champion, and we do.
Thanks, Benjamin.
Congratulations to you, Dina. Hey, Benjamin. First of all, I want to tell you, you're one of the most delightful people we've ever had on this show.
Thank you, Bob.
Congratulations to you. You won $8,948 in cash and prizes. We'll see you. Dina, come over here. Wait. All right. Now you are the champ. You've got $200, but that's nothing compared to what's about to happen to you because you not only can win a lot of money, you could also win this beautiful car. And you saw Benjamin win that car the other day. Lacey and Susanna have a deck of cards that you cut before we went on the show. And they're going to deal out the cards. I'll remind you also that we do have a couple of jokers in that deck. If the jokers pop up, that enhances your chances of winning that car. And also, just for being our champion, just for being the champ and winning the $200, well, Lacey has a joker for you over there, so that at least assures you one chance of winning the car. So you know all the rules, don't you? Good luck to you, hon. We want to see you win. A neat way to celebrate Christmas, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
$200 for the lady, please. Here we go. Here's your first card. $200, and you got a 9. You can play or change.
I want to change that card.
Which one?
To number 2.
Number 2. You can change one card per line, and the next card is a king. That's better. With $200.
I'm going to go $100 lower.
$100 lower than the king. Absolutely.
Right.
$300.
Okay. I'm going to go $150 higher.
$150 higher than the 4. It is. Right. You got $450.
I'm going to go $50 lower.
$50 lower than the 10, and it is again.
Right.
$500. Come up here, give you another $400. You now have $900.
I want to change that card.
Change the card.
Well, number 1.
Number 1. Let's see. 5 is a 7. You got to play. You got 900.
Okay, I want to go $400 higher.
$400 higher?
Yeah.
Whew. You make me real nervous, lady.
Cross my fingers.
Well, cross your fingers,
Yeah,
close your eyes. $400 higher than the 7. It is!
All of it lower.
Are you sure?
All of it lower.
All right.
All of it lower. Come on.
You know what this is going to mean?
Come on.
$2,600 if it's lower.
All right. 1,000 of it higher.
1,000 higher? Okay, come on. Be there for Dina. $1,000 higher than the 3. Yeah.
Right.
You got $3,600.
Okay.
The king is your card, my dear. Got to bet at least $1,800.
Okay. I'm going to go $1,800 lower.
$1,800 lower. All
Yeah.
right. Now, she's playing very conservative
Yeah.
her first time. It's all right. $1,800 lower than the king, and look what I got for you. $5,400. That's the way to play it, right over here. Come here, hon.
Okay. Oh.
You did it. You got one joker. That means you'll have one chance of winning the car. We'll give you that opportunity right after this. We'll be back in just a moment.
Join me, Bob Eubanks, for Newlywed Game episodes not seen for nearly 20 years.
Just wait till we get home.
Coming up next on Buzzer.
$5,600 in just a few minutes. Ooh, isn't this fun?
This is a lot of fun.
What a nice way to spend the day, isn't it?
You're right.
Not only that, besides the 5,600, Lacey has a joker for you. You hang on to that joker, because over here you'll find that Susanna has 7 numbered cards. Behind one of those cards is the word car. And if you find that card, well, you're going to win this beautiful automobile. Gene, tell her.
The Toyota Tercel 3-door liftback. Great styling that provides plenty of interior room and convenience. Comes with standard features and California emission. Okay, Bob.
Thank you, Gene. All right, Dina, go find it, hon. Find that one that says car behind it. You're going to drive home in it. There we are.
Okay.
Oh, I hope that's the one. I really do. Let's take a look. If it's behind number 4, you are the winner of the automobile. Come on, be there. Is it behind number 4? The word is... Doggone it. Let me tell you how close you were. Had you just misdirection just a little bit, you would have won the car. It's okay. You're still the champion.
Okay.
If you win it again, well, then you'll have a chance to go on and win the car again.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have you stand over there where the champion stands. Will you do that for me? And we'll bring on our new challenger. Therese, please come in. Hi.
Bob.
They're applauding for you.
Oh, great.
Tell us about Therese.
Hi, I'm Therese Anderson. I'm a UCLA graduate, and I'm a media buyer.
A media buyer.
I'm a media buyer.
For everybody at home, that means you buy television, radio, and newspaper time?
Yes, all the types of various forms of media.
Wonderful. Well, it's nice to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm
You
glad
know how
to
to
be
play
here.
the game, right?
Yeah.
Good. Well, this lady next to you is the champion. She just won $5,600, and we'll see who the champion's going to be this time. Lacey's dealing out the cards from the deck. The two of you cut. We're on our way. Win 2 games, and you are the big one. Dina, first question for you. We surveyed 100 garbage men, and we asked them, have you ever given a girl a present that you found in someone's trash? How many garbage men admitted they have?
I should hope not too many of them, especially if the girl found out he got it from the garbage. So I'm going to say about 30 at the most.
All she have to do is sniff a little bit. You can probably tell, yeah. Teresa will be higher or lower than 30.
Well, Bob, I think that would be a little lower. Even if they did find something in the trash, I don't think they'd admit to it.
Well, let's see. The actual number of garbage men who have given a girl a present they found in someone's trash is 30. Oh! Whoa! 1.
Thank you.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. 4. And $500. Yeah, right on the nose. Okay. How about that?
It's great.
Dina, this is yours. 4.
All right, I'm going to say it's higher.
Higher. Is it higher than the 4? You bet. Just a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to say it's higher.
What do you think? Higher than the 6? Sure.
Okay, I'm going to say it's lower.
She's going on. Lower than the 9. No. Thought you'd freeze on that 9. She chose to go on. That's all right. Teresa, you get a free chance at the cards now. Here is your card. It is a jack.
All right, let's go lower.
Is it lower? Sure.
Lower again.
Lower again. The lady says no. We didn't make any progress that time, did we? All right, let's go on to our next question. Teresa, this is yours. We surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, are you a leg man? How many bachelors said that they are?
I'd say most men are pretty into legs. The men I've known have been, well, relatively into my legs. So I'll say that. I'll say that number.
Mr. Producer says, don't say a word. Okay.
I'd say that number would be 60.
60.
Yeah.
60 out of 100 bachelors said they are. They're leg men. Dina?
Okay, I think it's going to be just a little higher because that's the first thing you really see when you see a lady pass by.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, well, a little bit more.
The actual number of bachelors who are leg men is 74. You're right. It was, Dina.
All right, I'm going to go higher.
Going to go higher than the 4. Here we go again. 10.
Okay, I'm going to go lower.
Lower. How about lower than the 10? Yes.
All right, higher.
Higher than the 3. You bet.
All right, and higher.
If it is, you win game number 1. Oh! 2 cards could have beaten her, and up jumps the 3. And Teresa, you've got the jack. What do you want to do?
Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the jack. Is it lower? Yeah, it is lower than the jack.
Okay, let's go higher.
Higher than the 6. Higher. Whoop, just by a little bit.
Higher again.
Higher than the 7. Ladies, going on. You.
Lower, lower.
If it's lower, you win game number 1. You do. All right. First $100 for you. And the first game goes to our challenger. We'll be back to start game number 2. See if our champion can win a game right after this, so don't go away. Okay. We're just talking about gaining weight. We have to go, folks. We'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye, everybody.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production. You can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful card. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. We hope you're having a happy holiday season and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. We have two delightful contestants. One of our contestants, by the way, could win this real pretty car. That could happen. Plus, we have a lot of cash, and we also have two gorgeous dealers. I want you to say hi to them. They're my friends. Here they are. Our dealers on Card Sharks, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams.
Hi.
Merry Christmas. I like it.
Christmas.
And
Are you doing your shopping now? Have you been working on that?
Oh, what? This is Christmas Eve day. Yeah, I have Christmas shopping to do after the show, so I better hurry, haven't I?
You better do that. I'm glad I reminded you.
Thank you. You get to see sudden death and Christmas shopping. You have to remind me.
That's right. Okay.
Set the cards, ladies. We're going to meet our Card Sharks. Here they come now, our champion and our challenger. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Dina, you look so bright and cheerful today. Of course, you ought to be happy. You've won $6,100 so far as our champion. Tell everybody about yourself.
My name is Dina Young, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Right.
I'm a college student looking for a college.
Now, are you married?
No.
Not married. Looking.
Well, kind of looking.
So you're looking for a college and a guy then, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you could find the guy on the college campus. You wouldn't have to see. It would be nice.
That's true.
A 2-for-1 package. We'll try to help you out. Of course,
Okay.
you're winning more money. You won't have any trouble at all. I promise you that. Hi, Therese. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, Bob.
Is it really Teresa or Therese?
It's Therese.
Because my daughter's name is Teresa. We call her Therese.
Really?
Yeah. I just thought I'd toss that in because I want to talk about my kids. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm Therese Anderson. I'm a recent graduate of UCLA, and I'm now working as a media buyer.
Well, it's nice to have you back with us. You won the first game yesterday.
Yeah.
That means if you win the next game, then you, our champ, will play for the big money. So Dina's going to try to keep that from happening. First player to win 2 games is the champion, and we're going to pick it up where we left off. We're going to start game number 2. And the first question will go to you, Dina. And the first question involves our 10 married ladies who have been with us for the last few days. There they are. Okay, girls. Now, Dina, before the show, we asked these 10 married women, if you and your husband have such a bad fight that one of you is going to have to spend the night on the sofa, is your husband the one most likely to get the sofa? How many of these 10 women said, yes, their husband is the one most likely to end up sleeping on the sofa?
Well, I tell you what, these 10 ladies look like they're really smart. I know they'd put their husband on the sofa. I would.
You would,
So,
huh?
Yes, of course I would.
What if he wouldn't go?
Well, he'd have to go.
Oh.
So I'm going to say 6 of them would say.
6 out of the 10 would send the old guy out to the sofa. Well, let's see what Therese says. Higher or lower than 6?
Well, Bob, I might say that's a little bit higher, although those women look pretty content, and I'd say that they're pretty happily married and probably don't run into that situation too much. But if given a choice and the ultimatum, he's gone on the couch.
You think it's going to be what then?
Higher.
Higher than 6?
Yep.
Why do the guys always have to go on the couch? The actual number of these women who said their husband is the one most likely to end up sleeping on the sofa is 3. Nope, wasn't higher. It was lower. Oh, boy, I feel so much better about that. Which 3 of you ladies would send the guy out to the... Carla, have you done this?
Oh, yes, I've done it before.
You mean more than once?
Well, more than once, but I remember one particular time he said he spent more money on my birthday, and I said I spent more money on his birthday, and we wound up fighting, and he wound up on the couch.
How long did he stay out there?
Only for that night.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel much better then, you know. Thank you, ladies, very much. Nice to have you with us again. All right, Dina, you have the control of the cards, my dear. Here's your card. How's that?
Okay, I want to go higher.
I knew you would, and it is.
Okay. I'm going to go lower.
Well, lower than the 9. She's chosen to go on. Is it lower? You
All right,
bet.
higher.
Higher than the 3. There it is.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze on the 9. All right. Now, she's going to play it very smart. She has to win this game to stay in the match. She has a great lead. One card to go to win the game. We'll pause for these words, and we'll be right back with more Card Sharks right after this.
From laughs you know to new laughs you'll love.
Are you a motion picture star? No.
Buzzer celebrates National Let's Laugh Day all night long.
Not twice, if you understand.
Saturday nights starting at 8 on Buzzer. Let's laugh.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're in the middle of game number 2 now. And Dina, our champion, has a commanding lead. Let's go on to our next question. Therese, this is yours. And Therese, this is our educated guess question. Ooh. Oh, I knew you'd like it. Yeah. All right, the educated guess. This is the Christmas season, and we're all familiar with pictures of Santa's reindeer flying through the air. So, for our educated guess, we were wondering, what is the average weight of an adult male reindeer?
Bob,
this is one of the highlights of my career. I just want you to know that, to ask this question. The world does want to know, yes.
I'm going to say that's 432 pounds, Bob.
432 pounds, yes. You say, is the average weight of an adult male reindeer. Dina, will it be higher or lower than that?
Oh, I think it's going to be a lot lower than that, because if it was 432 pounds, no one could get it to go nowhere.
I mean, how would he get over rooftops?
Yeah, he would cable in.
Yeah. Well, I like your logic. Let's see if your answer's right. According to the World Book, the actual average weight of an adult male reindeer is 300 pounds. You're right, it was lower. Something I always wanted to know. Yeah.
I want to change that card.
You want to change that card, Dina?
Yes.
Well, okay. Thank you, Susanna. The 9 now becomes a 3. How about that?
Okay, it's going to be higher.
If it's higher, you win the game. Tie it up. We'll play a tiebreaker game higher than the 3. Yeah. All right. Back in the game again, right?
Yeah.
So $100 added to your total. You now have won game number 2. Therese won game number 1. It's the first player to win 2 games. So what we're going to do now is play a tiebreaker game. If you notice this time that Susanna will deal out only 3 cards, and we'll have a maximum of 3 high-low questions. Winner of this game plays for the big money. So good luck to the 2 of you. Both good contestants. Dina, first question, tiebreaker game. Surveyed 100 secretaries. We asked them, are you secretly in love with your boss? How many secretaries admitted that they are?
I think that's a pretty sticky question. I think a lot of them are going to be in love with them because they pay them. So I'm going to say about 50.
50 out of 100 secretaries say they are secretly in love with their boss. Teresa will be higher or lower than 50.
Bob, I don't know how many secretaries would really want to admit that. So, and although you could be very fond of someone, I don't know if the word love would really enter into that working relationship. So I'll say it's a little bit lower.
I think it might be lower than that.
Yeah.
The actual number of secretaries who are in love with their boss is 5.
Yeah!
Woo, was it ever lower? All right, Therese, 3 cards away from winning the championship. Let's see if you do. This card is a king.
All right, let's go lower.
Lower than the king, 3.
Higher.
If it's higher, you're the new champ, and you are. Bingo. Congratulations to you. Dina, you've been a good champion. You end up winning $6,200. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
right,
We'll
you
see you
too.
again. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. Come here, champ. All right, over here. Yeah. Now the fun's going to really begin. Okay, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
That's great. Okay, Therese now has $200. She is our champ, and now she has a chance to win a whole lot of money. Plus, you'll also have a chance of winning a car. Here's Lacey and Susanna. They have a deck of cards you cut before we went on the air. And you know how to play for the big money. Let me remind you also that in that deck are a couple of jokers. And if the jokers come up, then you will have a chance of winning this very pretty car. Also, we want to remind you, too, that just for becoming our champion, well, we have one joker for you, and Susanna has that joker there, so that'll assure you at least one chance of winning the car. So give the lady $200. Good luck to you, hon. We'll see you win. Here we go.
Thank you.
Win the big money. First card is a deuce. How's
All
that?
right.
$200.
A little bit higher, Bob.
Yeah, higher than the deuce. There, now you got 400.
50 higher, Bob.
Only 50. $50 higher than the 5. Is it higher? Yep. Now you got 450. Player change.
Okay. How about 250? Oh, excuse me. I want to change that card.
Well, I don't blame you.
Yeah, let's change it.
Yeah, which one you want?
Number 2.
Number 2. Let's see what the 9 becomes. You can change one card per line. Keep that in mind. It's really important to you. 9 now is a 5.
right.
Now you got 450.
All right. 300 higher, Bob.
300 higher than the 5. No. It's okay. 150. Come up here. Give you another 400. You now have $550.
Okay.
And you got a deuce.
All right. All of it higher.
All of it higher. Yeah. There you go. 1,100. Player change.
I'm going to change that card.
Get rid of that 9.
And I'll pick number 1.
Number 1. Okay. The 9 now becomes a joker.
Right.
Hey, hey. We'll add that to the collection there, Susanna. And now, do you want to change the card again?
Yes. How about number 1 again?
Let's try number 1 again. Let's see what the 9 becomes now. The 9 is now a king. $1,100.
All of it lower.
All of it. Woo! All of it lower than the king. Yes. $2,200. Got to play it.
150 higher.
$150 higher than the 7. Yes. Woo! That was close. Okay, there's the card. I assume you want to get rid of it.
That card.
Sure, don't blame you. Now, the 8 is a 7. Now, here's the situation. You've got $2,350. You got to bet at least $1,175.
I'll put half higher.
Okay, so you're telling me half higher?
Yeah.
Here we go. Is it higher than the 7? Come on, be there for the lady. Merry Christmas, Therese. $3,525. All right, good for you. Not only that, but you've got 2 jokers, which means you have 2 chances of winning the car. So far, you've won $3,725. Back in just a moment. See if the lady can't win a new car, too. See you there. Welcome back to Card Shark. Our champ has 2 jokers. Thank you, Susanna. There you are, my dear. 2 jokers. That means you have 2 chances of winning this beautiful car. Gino?
The Toyota Tercel 3-door liftback. Great styling that provides plenty of interior room and convenience. Comes with standard features and California emission. Okay, Bob.
Thank you, Gene. All right, Therese. Now, Lacey has over there 7 numbered cards. Behind one of those cards is the word car. You find it, and the car is yours. We're rooting for you. Go find the car, will you? 2 chances she has. Number 3 and number 6. All right, good luck to you. Let's find out if you've won yourself an automobile. Hope you have. Is it behind number 3? Come on, be there. Is the word car there? No, not there. That's all right, you got one more chance. Number 6. Is it behind number 6? The word? No. Didn't do it. Let me show you. Had you chosen number 4 this time, there was the car right there. But that's okay. You're still the champ. If you win 2 more games, you'll have a chance to do it all over again. And that means it's time for us to meet a new challenger. So Therese, stand where the champion stands. And Philippe, will you please join us? How are you?
Fantastic, Bob. And you?
Ah, couldn't be better.
Yeah, all right.
Tell us about Philippe.
My name is Philippe Simon. I was born in Nice, in the south of France, and I came here 4 years ago in vacation, and I met a beautiful cowgirl from Dallas, Texas, and I'm still here, and I'm very happy.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Around here, when you talk with an accent like that, I feel like ordering food from you, you know?
What would you like?
I'd like to see the menu, please. All right, welcome to our show. Nice
Thanks,
to have you in our
Bob.
country, too. Hey, how long are you going to stay?
For the rest of my life.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Wow,
I love
so
it here.
Are you still going with the girl?
Yes, she's here.
Oh, wonderful.
Fantastic.
And she's from Texas.
She's from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding.
I mean, do you like the Dallas Cowboys football team?
No, I like the Raiders.
The who?
The Raiders, Los Angeles Raiders.
All right,
All
Philip.
right.
Love it. All right. If you are ready to play this game, you win 2 games and you're the champ. And now Susanna's dealt out the cards. We're on our way. First question goes to Therese, our champion, and involves our 10 married ladies. They're in our audience. They're there and ready. Here we go. Now, before the show, we asked these 10 married women, when your husband first proposed marriage to you, did you seriously consider turning him down? How many of these 10 women said they did consider turning him down? Therese?
Well, Bob, these women look rather decisive, and I don't think a decisive woman would have any trouble knowing that the marriage is right. So I think that number is going to be about 4.
4 out of the 10 considered seriously of turning him down on the first try. Philip, what do you think?
My wife proposed me, so it's very hard for me to tell you what I think, but I look at those beautiful ladies, and I'm sure they all say yes right away when their husband proposed them, so I think it's going to be lower.
Your wife proposed to you?
She did.
Huh.
She did. She did.
Yeah. Did you say yes the first time?
Well, of course I did.
Well, I didn't know. All right. Actual number of these women who considered turning their husband down is 4. Right on the... All right. I got $100 and $100 to share with our ladies down there, too. Well, ladies, which 4 of you turned that little guy down, or at least considered it? Who considered? Carla, you again? Why?
Well, he's 9 years younger than I am.
Well, so what?
Well, you never know, you know, my children.
Well, unless you were 21 when it happened. You know? Anyway, thank you, ladies, very much. It's okay. All right, Therese. Here we go. First card, 7. Player change.
I'd like to change that card.
Yeah, all right. 7 is now an 8. Gotta play.
Let's go higher.
Higher. Is it higher than the 8? It is not higher than the 8. Philip, free chance. Here we go. There's your card, 5.
I'm going to go higher.
Is it higher? Yeah.
I'm going to go higher.
Is it higher? Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go lower.
I knew you'd say that. Yeah.
And I'm going to go higher.
How would you like to win the game? Let's see if you do. You do. Bingo.
I love this country. I love it.
He loves this country because he got $100. Okay, first game is yours, my friend. You win the next game, and then things will really happen around here. Therese, you got to win that next game.
Okay.
To stay the champ. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. We'll see who's going to win game number 2 right after this.
If the week is for work, then the weekend is for play. Sunday, join us for plus-size passwords, matches, and feuds. Sunday starting at 8 on Buzzer.
Welcome back to Card Sharks, and we are ready to start game number 2. Philip on the first game. Teresa's got to win this game. So Susanna's going to deal out the cards on the same deck they cut, and we're on our way. First question goes to you, Philip. And this is an educated guess question.
For me.
For you, yes. Every time I say Philip, you answer because you're the only Philip on this show today.
Okay.
Okay? If you had wanted to buy 30 seconds of commercial time during the 1986 Super Bowl game, how much would it have cost?
It must have been really expensive because everybody in the United States is watching the Super Bowl, and I am watching too, and I like it. So I will think it's going to be pretty high. I'll say about $600,000.
$600,000, you say. Will it be higher or lower than that, Therese?
Bob, I'd venture to say it's quite higher.
You think it's going to be higher
Yeah.
than that? The actual cost of a 30-second commercial spot during the 1986 Super Bowl game was $550,000. Wasn't higher, it was lower.
All right.
And Philip, that means you have control of the cards. All right, Philip, here we go. Here's your first card. It's a 6.
I want to change it.
All right. We will. He's mad at me. There we go. How about a 5?
I'm going to go higher.
Is it higher than the 5? Yeah.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze, okay? He's going to freeze right there. Keep the opponent away from the cards. That's his strategy at this point, and let's see if it works. For you, Therese, we surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, do you want to know all the details of your girlfriend's past relationships? How many bachelors said they do? They want to know all about their girlfriend's past relationships.
I don't believe too many gentlemen would really want to know all the details.
Gentlemen, perhaps, but how about bachelors?
Oh, different thing.
Yeah.
Probably the same guys who like the legs, right? I wouldn't think too many of the bachelors would want to really know. So I'll say that number's somewhere around 48.
48 out of 100 bachelors would want to know all about their girlfriend's past relationships. Philip, do you know everything about your wife's past relationships?
I don't know anything about her past. I do not want to know. I hope she had a great time. I live with a present and a future. The past is behind me, and I don't care.
All right.
So I do believe it's going to be a lower number.
Think it's going to be lower than that?
Yes, Bob.
I don't know. Men are such babies. We're all so jealous. Let's see. The actual number of bachelors who want to know all about their girlfriend's past relationships is 41. It was lower. Just a little bit lower. All right, Philip.
I want
on
to
the
change
9.
this card, Bob, please.
Well, let's do it then. The 9 becomes a 10. Now you got to play.
I want to go lower.
Is it lower than the 10? Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm going to go higher.
He's going on. Higher than the 7. No. Back to the 10 he goes. Therese gets a free chance at the cards. And Therese, this is your card. 6. Got to play.
Higher, Bob.
Higher. Is it? Yes, it is.
Higher again.
Higher again, the lady says. It is not. Back to the 6 she goes. So we didn't make much progress that time. We must pause for these words. Back with more Card Sharks right after this. Don't go away now. And we hope you'll join us again next time. I'm Bob Eubanks for Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, saying thank you very much for watching us, and have a very merry, merry Christmas Eve. All right? See you. Bye-bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production. you can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful car. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. And most of all, Merry Christmas to you and yours. We hope you're having a wonderful Christmas day. We got some contestants that are going to have a very nice Christmas day, I'll tell you that, because we have lots of money to give away. We also have this beautiful car to give away. Maybe one of our contestants will win that. Before we get started, though, let's meet our two lovely dealers. They look so pretty today. Here they are. They're with us every day. Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Merry Christmas, girls.
Merry Christmas.
Did Santa Claus come to your house?
Yes, he did.
He did. You don't want to tell me what he brought.
Oh, no. Oh.
It's
I
a big
got
thing.
speakers for my stereo.
You got speakers for your stereo.
So excited.
Good for you. Well,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, and let's
Merry
set the
Christmas.
game up. And let's meet our Card Sharks. Here they are right now. How are you?
Good, how are
You
you?
look Christmassy today, Therese.
Yeah, I'm in the spirit. So do you.
Well, this is my little Christmas tie. I have
Another
this little
festive.
Christmas tie on. Hey, you've won $3,825 as our champion. Not too bad at all. Tell us about yourself.
Well, my name's Therese Anderson. I'm a UCLA graduate. I'm an avid skier. I'm a media buyer, and I used to teach crossbow.
Crossbow.
Yes.
I mean,
The bow and arrow, yeah.
how do you teach that?
It's kind of tricky, but it's a very subtle thing to teach. You have to have the right touch. And
Yeah, I've
you
never
do it
met a
very
crossbow
carefully.
teacher before.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you, Philip?
Fantastic, Bob. And you?
Oh, I'm just fine. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to
Do
you.
they celebrate Christmas in France the same way we do here?
Of course. All over the world. All over the world, Bob. It's a beautiful holiday, you know. Bring little kids. Beautiful.
Oh, no kidding. You ever been to Moscow on Christmas?
No, and I don't want to go.
No, I don't blame you.
I don't want to go.
Tell us about Philip.
My name is Philip Simon. I was born in France. Now I live in Los Angeles, and I import flowers. I take the most beautiful flowers from France, and I bring it to the beautiful American woman.
Well, you devil, you.
Yeah.
Boy, you're a silver-tongued devil. You know that? Nice to have you back with us.
Thank you, Bob.
When we left off last time, Philip had won the first game, right?
Yes,
Philip had won the first game. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Everybody's laughing, and I'm doing game show stuff. Okay. Anyway, Philip had won the first game. We were in the middle of game number 2, and really there's not much advantage over there. So here we go with our third question in game number 2, and it goes to you, Philip. And this question involves our 10 very pretty married ladies who are in our studio audience. They've been with us for several days. Welcome back, ladies. Merry Christmas to you today. Philip, this is your question. Before the show, we asked these 10 married women, if you discovered that your husband was saving a bunch of love letters from one of his old flames, would it bother you? How many of these 10 women said it would bother them?
When I look at those women, you know, they're
You feel like
pretty...
selling them flowers, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you my phone number after the show. You know, they're very nice lady, but pretty strong. They know what they want, and I don't think they will like to know that their husband is keeping love letters from old
How many said it would bother them, though?
I'll say 8.
8 out of the 10, you think?
Yes, 8.
Say that would bother them. Therese, higher or lower than 8?
I'll have to agree. That would be a high number, but I'm going to go a little bit lower.
Think a little bit lower than that?
Yeah.
Well, the actual number of these women who said it would bother them if they discovered a bunch of love letters is 7. Boy, it was just a little bit lower. Yes. Where are you 7 ladies that it would bother? Raise your hands if you would, please. Where are you 7 ladies? Oh, no, I'll tell you what. Rather than the 7 ladies, raise your hand. Where are the 3 ladies that it would not bother? Those are the ones I want to see. Now, Paul, are you sure now?
Oh, I'm positive.
Now, wait a minute. You find love letters now your husband's got from an old girlfriend, and that would not bother you?
No, he has some that he's had for 22 years along with her picture. And he's bottom drawer.
In the bottom drawer. Does he ever read them?
I have no idea.
Have you read them?
Sure.
Oh, I figured that, yeah. Thank you, ladies, very much. Okay. Therese.
I'd like to change that
I'll change the 6?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Lacey. 6 is now a 6 again. You got to play it.
Okay, let's go higher.
Let's see if it is higher. Yeah.
Yeah. Lower, Bob.
Lower than the king. How about a 5?
Higher.
Higher than the 5, the lady says no.
Oh.
Back to the 6 she goes. Philip, you get to play free. You got the 10.
I'm going to go lower.
Is it lower? No.
It is not.
Not lower. So we did not make any progress. Sudden death is coming up, and that means we must pause for these words before we play sudden death. So we'll be right back with more Card Sharks. Don't go away.
Rank and file. Solid. Game show style. Buzzer honors vets with all fresh match games.
Try this.
And Family Feud military episodes. Friday, starting at 4 on Buzzer. Let's play.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Now, it's sudden death time. Fourth and final question in this game. Someone has to win the game on the next play of the card, so this is going to really determine what's going to happen. Control is really what you're looking for. Therese, the question is yours. And Therese, this question is an educated guess question.
Oh, great.
I knew you'd like it, yes. According to the White House, on the average, how many days does Ronald Reagan go between haircuts?
I don't believe Mr. Reagan would let his appearance go for too long, and I'm going to say that would be about 10 days.
10 days, you say. Philip, will it be higher or lower than 10?
I have to say it's going to be a much higher number. I don't know anybody who cut his hair every 10 days. So I'm going to say higher number.
You think it's going to be higher than that? The average number of days Ronald Reagan goes between haircuts is 21. You're right, it was higher. All right, now, sudden death. So, Philip, you got a couple of choices, my friend. These are your choices. You can change the 10 and play it out. If you goof, well, she wins the game. Or you can pass it on to Therese. If she goofs, you win the game. She must wait for 6.
I am going to pass it on Therese.
Do it again.
I'm going to pass it on Therese.
Okay. He has passed it. Ole. Oh, no. Therese, good luck to you, hon. Here we go.
Higher, Bob.
Higher than the 6, it is.
Lower.
Lower than the jack, it is. Higher than the 5, it is.
Lower.
Lower than the 8. If it's lower, we'll play a tiebreaker. If it's not, Philip's the champ. Is it lower than the 8? It is not. And Philip is our new champion. I thought you were going to do it. I really did. You ended up with $3,825.
Thank you,
Merry Christmas to you. Have a nice holiday season. We'll see you again. Hey, Philip, come over here. You devil, you. You did it.
Woo. I'm so happy.
You are happy, yes. Okay. You love this country, I remember.
Yeah, enjoy. The best.
The best. Now, but the fun's really just beginning because now you've got $200, but now Susanna and Lacey have a deck of cards that you cut before we went on the air, and we're going to play for the big money now. And let me remind you that in addition to all the money you can win, we have put a couple of jokers in that deck. If you find those jokers, then that enhances your chances of winning this very beautiful car. Also, just for being our champion, just for being the champ, we have one joker for you. Lacey has that joker for you. That assures you at least one chance of winning the car. So if you understand all the rules, good luck to you. We'd love to see you on this Christmas Day win a lot of money.
Thank you, Bob.
Right, give him $200, please. Thank you. Here we go. All right, Philip, first card is you've got $200 and there's a jack.
I'm gonna go $100 lower.
$100 lower. Okay, it is.
Yeah, I'm going to change the car.
You are?
Yes.
Well, go
Number
ahead.
2.
Number 2. The 6 is now a 5.
I'm
You got
going to
300.
go $200 higher.
200 higher than the 5. Yes.
I'm going to go $50 higher.
$50 higher than the 8. It is not higher than the 8, but you played it very smart. You got 450. Come up here, give you another 400. That gives you $850 and a 4.
I'm going to go $500 higher.
500 higher than the 4. No. Ooh. Back to 350, but you got a good card.
I'm gonna go 300 higher.
300 higher than the 3 it is. There you are, 650.
I'm gonna go $500 higher.
500 higher than the 5. No! Back to 150. Doggone. That's all right.
That's okay. I'm gonna do all of it higher.
You want to think about it?
No.
No, I didn't think you did. All right, is it higher? Whoa, hello.
Yay.
That means we have another joker. That's not so bad. I assume you want the same bet.
Same bet.
Yeah,
Bob.
all of it higher, and it certainly is, and that gives you $300. All right. Okay, that's okay. Because, let me tell you why it's okay. You now have $500, but most importantly, Lacey has 2 jokers for you. You hang on to those 2 jokers. That means that you're going to have 2 chances, Philip, of winning this very pretty car. Take a look at it.
The Toyota Tercel 3-door liftback. Great styling that provides plenty of interior room and convenience. Comes with standard features and California emission. Okay, Bob.
Thank you, Gene. Now, Philip. Over there, Susanna has 7 numbered cards. Behind one of those cards is the word car. You find it and you win that car.
Okay.
Go get him, guy. All right, place those 2 cards. Stay right here. We're going to find out if you win a brand new car. Number 2, number 4, the man says they might be. Let's see. Is it behind number 2? No. Not there. Doggone. Still got one more chance, though. Is it behind number 4? No. Oh, doggone. Susanna had it next to her down here.
Susanna.
Yeah. She was hanging on to the car. Had you chosen that one, that would have been the one. That's okay.
That's
You're still
okay,
our
Bob.
champion. We're going to meet a new challenger. We come back right after these words. See you in a moment. right, Philip, time to meet a new challenger. And Angela, would you please join us?
Hi. Nice to meet you. Good luck.
Well, hello.
Hi, Bob.
Merry Christmas, Angela.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Thank you. Santa was good to you, I hope?
Oh, great.
All right. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Angela Tatum. I'm from North Carolina. I'm a flight attendant presently based in New York.
Well, wonderful. It's nice to have you with us. You know how to play this game.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay, watch out for this guy standing next to you. He'll charm your socks off, I'll tell you that. And we're ready to begin. You win 2 games, and you are the champion. So Lacey's got the cards dealt out, and the first question goes to you, Philip,
Okay,
and it
Bob.
involves our 10 married women. And our studio audience, ladies, here we go. Now, Philip, before the show, we asked these 10 married women, do you wish your husband kissed you more often? How many of these 10 women said, yes, they do wish their husband kissed them more often?
Let me take a look at those ladies here.
Oh,
well,
brother.
I know all the women like to be kissed, you know, and I think they look like the type maybe they always want more. So I'm gonna say that 6 of them will like to have their husband kiss them much more.
Kiss them much. 6 of them,
yeah.
you say.
6 of
Angela,
them.
higher or lower than 6?
Oh, Bob, I'm going to go higher because 10 to 11 care is the thing.
It is, huh?
Yeah.
You're going to go higher, all right. Well, the actual number of these women who wish their husband kissed them more often is 6, right on the button. All right, Philip.
I know.
Here, add that to your total, a little $100, and the $100
Thank
to share
you,
for our
Bob.
ladies down there. So 6 of you ladies want your husband to kiss you. Which 6 want to be kissed more? Which 6? Oh, Mickey, I'm so sorry. Is your husband here, Mickey?
Yes.
Mr. Mickey, where are you? Mr. Mickey, it's Christmas. Get up here and satisfy your wife's desire, will you? I mean, lay one on her. All right. Anytime you want anything more, you call us and we'll get him back up on television. Thank you, ladies, very much. All right, Philip, here we go.
Okay.
Philip, there's a 9.
I want to change this card, please.
We will. 9 is a queen.
I'm gonna go lower, Bob.
Long live the queen. Is it lower? Yes.
I'm gonna go higher.
Higher than the 6? No. No, it's not. Angela, you get a chance to play free. Can't
Okay,
change it. Didn't
Bob.
win the question. It's a 4.
Oh, good, Bob. I'm going to go higher.
Is it higher than the 4? It certainly
All
is.
right, Bob. I'm going to go lower.
Lower than the jack? Yeah.
I'm going to freeze, Bob.
Freeze right there on the 8. All right, now she's got a lead. She's going to hang on to it. All right, next question now. This one's yours, Angela. We surveyed 100 dentists, and we asked them, have you ever accidentally given your own finger a shot of Novocaine?
Oh, wow.
I guess it
How
could be worse,
painful.
couldn't it? How many dentists admitted that they've done that?
Okay, Bob. I'm going to say that's going to be a pretty medium number. You know, they get in there and I don't know. So I'm going to say that's going to be about 45.
45 out of 100. Philip, higher or lower than 45?
I think if you go through school and you become a dentist and you start practicing, you should know what you're doing. And I think it's going to be a really low number.
It's that word practicing that always bothers me.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, all right. You think
Me
it's lower.
too.
The actual number of dentists who have accidentally given their own finger a shot of Novocaine is 16 of them.
Oh!
You're right, Philip. It was lower.
Yeah.
All right, Philip, here we go again.
I'm going to go lower, Bob.
Lower than the queen. Yep.
Oh, I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 7. How about that one?
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze right there. No, we're going to freeze right there. So we're all tied up. We'll pause for these words and come back to see who's going to win game number 1 right after this.
The Buzzer Academy of Hosting presents Tossing to Commercial.
We'll be back.
We'll be back first. This. Keep it right here on Buzzer.
Welcome back to Card Sharks, and let's continue now with our match to see who's going to win this game. The next question goes to you, Philip.
Okay, Bob.
Philip, this is our educated guess question. Philip, how many calories are there in a single M&M chocolate candy? How many calories in a single M&M chocolate candy?
They are my favorite candies. I eat them all the time, and I'm not getting too fat, so they must not have too many calories. I'll say about 125.
125 in a single M&M. Higher or lower than that, Angela?
Bob, I love chocolate. I'm going to go lower.
You're going to go lower. The actual number of calories in an M&M is 4.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 calories. It was considerably lower.
Bob, I would like
Philip,
to...
you scared me to death because if you eat them all the time at 125, you would be
I run a lot.
Gordo in about 25 minutes. Okay, Angela.
I would like to change that card, please,
Yeah,
Bob.
okay. The 8 is a 3. How's
That's
that?
a good card, Bob. I'd like to go higher.
Higher than the 3. There's a 6 for
All
it.
right, Bob. I'm going to go all the way and go higher.
If it's higher, you win game number 1. Yes!
All right.
All right,
All
indeed.
right.
Congratulations to you. That's
Thank
$100
you.
for you.
Thank you.
And most importantly, though, you win the first game, win the next game, and you're the new champ. And so Lacey's going to deal out the cards, and we're going to start game number 2 right away. Here we go. Question's yours, Angela. We surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, if you had to choose between dating a woman who's very down to earth or a woman who's very glamorous, would you date the one who's down to earth? How many bachelors said yes, they would rather date a woman who's very down to earth?
Well, Bob, that's a tough question because knowing bachelors, they want a glamorous lady. But they should really want one that's down to earth. You know, they need to communicate, don't they? So I'm going to say that's going to be, they want a glamorous man.
How many bachelors said they would rather date a woman who's very down to earth?
Oh, down to earth.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say that's going to be about 38.
38 out of 100. Philip.
I think a bachelor will love to find a woman he can talk to, can live with, can have a good time with. And I know myself, when I used to be a bachelor, I'd rather go out with a woman who's down to earth than a big, you know, fashion type of woman. So I'm going to say that it's much higher.
You married a cowgirl, didn't you?
Yeah, I married a cowgirl.
Yeah. You married what?
A cowgirl.
Yes. What is a cowgirl?
A girl from Texas.
Thank you very much. That means Susanna's a cowgirl. Where is she? The actual number of bachelors who would rather date a woman who's very down to earth is 79. Yes, it was higher. All right, Philip. Got some catching up to do, my man. Here's a queen.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than the queen. No. Oh. Lower. Wow. Woo. Angela, playing free, and there's an ace.
All right, Bob, I'm going to go lower.
Lower than the ace. Your card's a jack.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower again. Is it lower? It is.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze on the 8, the lady says. She's just 2 cards away from winning this championship. So, Philip, you better do some catching up.
I know.
Here we go. Next question for you, Philip.
Okay.
Surveyed 100 men who are serving time in prison. We asked them, since you've been in prison, have any of your fellow inmates taught you how to be a better criminal? How many inmates said yes, a fellow inmate has taught them how to be a better criminal?
Oh, I think that none of them will taught anybody else to be a better criminal. Once you're in jail, you want to get out of here. You want to have a good, you know, you want to be sure that you want to get out of here. You want to go back to life. You want to be a nice man in your future. And I don't think you want to be caught talking to another guy and say, hey, when you get out of here, let's get a bank or something like that.
I've seen this movie, I think.
You see? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a low number, about 37.
37 out of 100. Angela?
I agree with Philip, so I'm going to even say lower, Bob.
Even lower than that.
Yes.
The actual number of inmates who have learned how to be a better criminal is 50 of them. Not lower, it was higher.
Yeah.
Philip, off the queen.
I'm going to go lower, Bob.
Is it lower? It is.
I'm going to go higher.
Is it higher? Oh, it is not higher. Back to the queen he goes. And Angela, you're playing free from the 8.
Okay, I'm going to say lower, Bob.
Pardon me again?
Lower.
Lower. Is it lower than the 8? It is.
Yes. I'm going to say higher, Bob.
If it's higher, you are the new champion, and you are.
Good job, Angela.
Thank you.
So we have a new champ. Congratulations, Angela. Well, Philip, you ended up winning $600.
Thank you, Bob.
You brought us a lot of laughs and happiness. Thank you very much. We hope you had a good time. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Come here, Angela, right over here.
All right, Bob.
This is it. We'll be back in a moment to let this lady win a lot of money right after this.
All right.
Welcome back. We don't have time to play the end game. Doggone it. I just want to take just a few moments, if I can, to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of the wonderful, wonderful production staff of the Mark Goodson production, to all of the CBS camera crew and technical crew. They do such a great job, and, of course, to you. So from all of us, on behalf of my cohorts in crime here, Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Bye-bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production. You can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful Pontiac Firebird. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bill Rafferty.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Gene. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. This is a game, of course, where you could win $32,000 on the turn of a single card or that brand new, beautiful Pontiac Firebird back there. You'd love to have that under the tree, wouldn't you? Let's get started today. I am in the holiday spirit, and I want to give away a lot of loot. Let's meet our dealers. Here they come right now. Here come Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! Nice looking out. Nice looking out. What is the top? What is that? That's
gold lame.
Gold
and
lame.
crepe skirts.
Crepe skirts. We should say something about the set. We are in the holiday spirit right now. We've got it decorated for everybody here in the studio and at home. Let's get started right now. Let's deal out our cards. Let's meet our Card Sharks. Hello, Bill. Hello. Bill is our champion. Introduce yourself, Bill.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bill Smarridge, originally from West Hartford, Connecticut, now living in California, and I've been married 6 months today.
6 months today.
6
What a nice
months.
anniversary for you to be celebrating, especially now that he has $12,798 in his pocket. Not a bad way to do it. Well, hello, Karen.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Karen Scott. I'm in computer sales. I love to play sports, and I really want to win today in Card Sharks.
Well, I wish you good luck. I wish
Merry
both my
Christmas.
contestants good luck. Karen, by the way, has an X in front of her name, which means she has already one game on her side of the board, and she's putting some pressure on our champion. He's got to win this game to stay in it. Let me just remind everybody about our prize cards in the deck. We have got a trip to Portugal worth $5,000. We've got a motorcycle over $1,700. Lot of loot, lot of loot. Second game, first question about to begin right now, and this, get ready for this. This is our audience poll question, and this question involves 10 department store Santa Clauses, and we are sorry to all the folks at home that we couldn't have the real Santa here, but as you can imagine, at this time of year, the gentleman is quite busy, so we've got these 10 people who work as Santa's helpers, and they're here to help us. Come on up, please. Here come our Santas. Okay, Karen, this question is for you. Before the show, we asked these 10 Santas, are you a woman?
Are you a woman?
How many of these 10 Santas are women?
Golly. Boy, that's a tough one. Let's see.
It's even liberated up at the North Pole, I guess.
Well, judging by their beards, let's see. No, I'm just... I would say 2.
2.
2.
Bill, what do you think?
Higher.
You're going higher than 2?
Yes.
Higher than 2. Crowd agrees. Crowd agrees. The actual number of these Santas who are women is 2. It is right on the button. Right on the button. So,
2.
That means that Karen is off to an excellent start because she got our audience poll question correct. That means that she will get $100. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you very much.
And now, which one? Let me see the 2 who are women. Where are they? Santa's helpers. Oh, look at that. That's Santa number 1 and Santa number 10. Santa number 10. Let me hear you say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that sounds like Santa to me. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Santas. Have a seat. Let's get started over here with the game. All right, Karen, here's your base card. You can change it if you like. It's a 7.
Change it, please.
All right, that 7 now becomes a 9.
Lower.
This is lower than a 9. We have got $500. It is certainly Christmas time around here. So $500 goes on Karen's side of the board. Lacey's putting it up right now. And let's take a look now. We're still going
lower.
Lower than a 9. It is a 4.
Let's go higher.
Higher than a 4. It is an 8.
Lower. Come on.
Lower than an ace. It is an 8.
Freeze.
Whoa. Was that fast? She says freeze right there. And when we come back, we're going to pick it up right after this commercial message. Stick around. We're having fun now. We're back. And if you take a look at the board right now, you can see Karen has jumped out to a big lead over Bill. Bill, you got to get in this one. Get in this one quickly, or I have a feeling it is the land of parting gifts for you, sir. Here we go. Here's the question. We surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, have you ever phoned a woman for a date, but then suddenly realized you had called the wrong one? How many bachelors admitted they have done that?
Well, I know a couple times that I have called, and it was another person's friend. I got it through a friend of mine's in their phone number, and it wasn't really them. So I think it's going to be still kind of a middle number around 33. 33.
Karen, higher or lower?
Oh, I don't know. Bachelors, you know, they like to juggle a lot of girls. And I would think, you know, they get out the little black book and they flip through. It's like, was it Sally? Was it Phyllis? I think it'll be a little higher.
You're going a little bit higher than 33.
A little bit higher.
That's interesting. The actual number of bachelors who have called the wrong woman for a date is 21. It is not higher. It is lower. It is lower. Bill. So, Bill gets a break here. Let's look at the base card. Good card, Jack.
I'll keep that card lower.
This is lower than a jack right now. There is a motorcycle.
Oh, beautiful.
The prize cards I mentioned right at the top of the show. That's a new motorcycle. That goes on Bill's side of the board. Let's replace that and recap the bet here.
Still lower.
Lower than a jack, he says. Here's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. It is a 6. So that means that, Karen, you get a free shot at the cards right now, and you're working off this 8. And who knows what's going to happen right now?
Lower.
Lower than an 8 for the match, and $500 on her side of the board. No! Ooh, the cards, the cards, the cards. Let's go to our next question, and it is for Karen. Educated guess. Think about this one. How many years ago did the first jet plane fly?
45.
40, right?
Just because I think, I don't know, I've only been flying since 56.
Since 56.
No, I'd say 45 years.
You're going 45 years. Right. So I'm pretty sure about that. What do you think, Bill? Higher or lower?
Well, I still think the plane has been around much longer, even the flight itself. So I'm going to go a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than 45. The actual number of years ago the first jet plane flew is 47. It is a little bit higher. It is a little bit higher. Very interesting. I love those educated guess questions. Here's your jack, Bill.
I'm going to keep that jack, and I'm going to go lower.
He says lower than a jack again. Here's a 5.
Higher than the 5.
Higher than a 5. We have a king.
Lower than the king.
Lower than a king. We've got a 4.
Higher than the 4.
He wants to tie it up. He did it. You did what you had to do. You did what you had to do. Wonderful. I thought when she got the free shot at the 8 that you were out the door, but no, you've tied it up right now, and Lacey and Susanna have just jumped right out here right now, and they're going to set up the board for our tiebreaker, and because it is the tiebreaker, of course, we've got a 3-card game, maximum of 3 questions right now. Bill, question is for you, sir. We surveyed 100 newlywed men who are over the age of 65, and we asked them, did you kiss your wife on the first date? How many newlywed senior citizen men said they did kiss their wife on the first date?
Well, I think men are men, and I know I kissed my wife on the first date, and I'm not 65, but I still think it's going to be a very high number. And I'm going to go with 61.
61. Higher or lower, Karen?
Well, I would think that, you know, the older people are sometimes a little more conservative, and they might like to court people like they did when they were younger. So I'm going to say that number is just a little bit lower.
A little bit lower.
Yeah.
I'm going higher than 61. I'm going higher. The actual number of newlywed senior citizen men who kissed their wife on the first date is 67. It is higher. Woo! It is. I think Bill summed it up when he said men are men. Okay. Bill, here's your card. Tell me what you want to do. It is a 4.
Oh, I'm going to keep that card. I'm going to go higher.
He says higher than a 4. It is a 10.
And 10, I'm going to go lower.
He's going for it.
I'm
he
going
says
for
lower
it.
than a 10 for the motorcycle and the match. No! So, Karen gets a free shot at the cards and must play from this card. It is a 6.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 6?
Higher than a 6.
It is a 3. Ooh. Nasty card. Don't they know it's Christmas? Don't these cards realize that it's the holiday season? Let's go on right now. This is a question for you, Karen. We surveyed 100 single women, and we asked them, have you ever ended up hating a man you once loved? How many single women said they have ended up hating a man they once loved?
Well, based on experience here, I have to say I have one of those in my past. I'd say that'd probably be a pretty high number, probably about 65.
65. Bill, higher or lower?
Well, I know a couple times that I've gone out and we've had some bitter fights and whatever, and we ended in bad notes, but I still think it's going to be a little bit lower.
A little bit lower than 65. The crowd is in it now. The actual number of single women who have ended up hating a man they once loved is 45. It is lower. It is lower. Here we go, Bill.
I'm going to keep that card again. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 4? It is a 3.
Oh.
Wow. Tough cards. Karen.
Well, I'm going to have to still go higher.
She says higher than a 6. It is a 4. Can you believe this? Listen, we're going to try and sort out our own problems right here with these cards. Right after this commercial message, we're going to be back with sudden death. Welcome back, everybody. Very exciting game taking place right now. We are in the tiebreaker, and it is sudden death time. And this is going to be fun because we have our audience poll question coming up. And this one involves 10 6th grade boys from the Pinecrest School in Sherman Oaks. Come on up, fellas. All of them. Look at them. Handsome fellas, too. Good-looking group of guys, and I can tell you they know how to eat lunch because they just had lunch, these fellas, and they woofed it down. Okay, this is a very important question, and this one goes to Bill. Before the show, we asked these 10 6th grade boys, have you ever opened a Christmas present early and then rewrapped it so your parents wouldn't know you peeked? Is the Pope Polish, she says. How many of these 10 boys admitted they have done that?
Well, I know my mother used to hide all the time in the closet, and we knew it, and we used to go in there and sneak and anything else we can do. So I think it's going to be a high number. I'm going to go with 7.
You're going with 7. Karen, what do you think?
Maybe parents are getting a little smarter, and maybe they don't always hide the presents all in the same place. My mother got sick of hiding them in the closet because we never rewrapped them. I'd say a little lower.
A little bit lower? Yeah. Remember that? Do you remember? Everybody's done it. The only thing I remember is when you found them. You go, look at this. Go, give me, look, I got him, I got him. The actual number of these 6th grade boys who have opened a Christmas present early and then rewrapped it is 2. It is lower. It is lower.
Good, guys.
Let me find out who these 2 culprits are. Raise your hands, gentlemen. Which 2 did it? Oh, look at this. Harold and Andy. Huh? Harold, when did you do this last? Tell me the story here.
Well, there was a big present in the closet. I wanted to see what it was, so I cracked it I gripped it a little, and then I looked in. It was an Atari.
It was an Atari? Then you rewrapped it up?
Yeah.
Did your mother catch it?
No.
No, she didn't. Oh, you sneak. Well, now she knows. Right now, you know. Okay. Have a seat, gentlemen. Thank you very much. All right, Karen, you have a decision to make. You want to play or you want to pass?
And I want to change that card.
She says she wants to go for it. We're going to change that 6. That 6 now becomes a queen.
All right. Let's go lower.
Lower than a queen, it is a jack.
And lower again.
Lower than a jack for the game, the match, and $500. It is. Well, Bill, I wish it was a better anniversary.
Thank you very much.
I wish it was a better... Anyway, you're going out the door, sir, with $12,798.
That's not bad at all. Thank you very much. Thank you
so much. Come here, Karen. Come here, Karen. That was a tough decision. That was, you know, he was working off a 4, so you wanted to change and go. You did. You wanted to do it. Anyway, we're going to go on right now and play the money cards, and here comes Susanna and Lacey to deal out the money cards. You know how to do that.
Yes.
All right, but in addition to all the money you can win, we have added a joker to the deck. And anytime that joker turns up in the money cards, you're going to have a chance at winning that brand new, really nicely wrapped Pontiac Firebird right back there.
Wouldn't
that nice? Love to find that under the tree, wouldn't you? And to guarantee you a chance at winning that car, because you are a champion, we're going to give you a joker, and Susanna's holding it right now. So you got a definite shot at the car. Let's get started right now. Let's get Karen $200. Work those cards, young lady, and make some money. Let's look at your base card. It is a jack. 200 on a jack.
I'll bet 200 lower.
200 lower than a jack. It is a joker.
Oh, well, I'd like to keep the joker.
Absolutely, you're going to keep the joker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hand it off over here to Susanna, so she'll hold it for you. Let's replace this and go again and recap your bet, please. You're working off a jack with $200.
We'll go 200 lower.
200 lower than a jack. It is a 9. 400 on a 9.
I'd like to change that 9 to number 2.
Number 2. Thank you, Lacey. Let's get some good cards up here. A king.
Oh.
400 on a king.
400 lower.
400 lower than a king. It is a deuce. 800.
I'll bet it all higher.
All of it.
Yes.
$800 higher than a 2. It is a 4.
All right. Okay.
Take a breath. You've got $1,600. We're going to bring you up to the second level and give you 400 more. You've got $2,000 on a 4.
I'll bet all of it higher.
You're going all of it?
All of it higher.
All of it?
All of it.
This lady is going for the gusto. You ever bet $2,000?
Never.
Never.
But now, yeah.
$2,000 higher than a 4. Yes! $4,000 on a jack.
Well, let's see here. I'll bet, what do I have?
$4,000 on a jack.
I'll bet 3,500 lower.
$3,500.
Lower.
This is a $7,000 turn.
I know.
$3,500 lower than a jack. It is.
Oh my God.
$7,500.
Let's change that card. Let's change that card with number 3.
Number 3. Okay,
Oh
let's
my
get some
God.
help up here. We've got a 6. We now have a 5. 7,500 on a 5.
I'll bet 6,000 higher.
6,000
higher.
$6,000 higher than a 5. It is. Now, you've got $13,500. You must wager at least half your money on this bet.
I want to change the card with number 1.
Okay. You know
Oh
now
my
that
God.
you have to wager at least $6,750 on this card. A jack.
I'll bet 10,000 lower.
10,000.
10,000 lower.
Ooh. This is $10,000 lower than a jack. It is!
Oh my God.
You know how much money?
No, I have no idea.
idea?
It's 23,000.
$24,100. Woo.
Oh my God.
You are like ice. Unbelievable. When we come back after this commercial message, this young lady has 2 jokers and a Pontiac Firebird. We'll be right back. Yes, we've got 2 jokers. Here we are. We're back here with a new champ. Karen's got $24,100 in her pocket, and Susanna is holding 2 jokers, which means that, Karen, you will have 2 chances at winning this brand new car, Gene.
A new Pontiac Firebird, the car that's ready to prove its Pontiac performance title whenever you are. The legendary Firebird, only from Pontiac. We build excitement worth over $14,000.
Oh, I know. It's hard to figure it out. Now, let me tell you what you have to do right now, Karen. You've got 2 jokers. In front of you are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. Find it with a joker, and I will put that car under your Christmas tree. Go to it.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
do it.
Here we go.
All right. She's picking number 4, and she's picking number 7. Any reason here?
Whenever I watch this show, I always pick 4 and 7, and I've won 2 cars.
You've
so
won 2
today
cars?
is it.
Okay. All right. I hope. Let's hope the word car is behind number 4. What a Merry Christmas it will be. No. No. No, it's not. So we got one more chance. Let's get to it right now. She says she watches all the time. She's won 2 cards. No. No. Do you know where it was? Number 6, right next to it. Hey, you're the champ. We got $24,000, and you have to face another challenger right now. Go on over there and get behind your podium. And let's meet Max. Come on out, Max.
Hi, Max.
How are you, Karen? How are you?
Hey, Max. How are you, sir? Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Max Bendich. I'm 71 years old. I'm from the Bronx, New York. And this is my 45th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations, Max. You've cut your cards backstage?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's just remind everybody we got some prize cards in the deck. We got a trip to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico in there. Susanna's dealing out the cards for our next game. Let's get started right now. First question always goes to the champ. Karen, we surveyed 100 New York City policemen, and we asked them, have you ever been arrested? How many policemen admitted they have been?
You know, a lot of times I think, you see the movies and so on, there's a lot of people who have become, cops and they're bad guys. I don't know. And I would say, though, that's still a pretty low number, like 22.
22. Max, higher or lower, sir?
I say higher, sir. I say about higher.
Higher. You're just going to go higher than 22.
Right.
The actual number of policemen who have been arrested is 2. It is not higher, it is lower. Well, that's a good statistic. I'm glad we got that. Anyway, Karen, your choice now. Tell me what you want to do. It is a 3.
Higher. Higher.
She goes higher than a 3. It is a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It is a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. It is an ace.
Lower.
Lower than an ace for game number 1. You got it. That's how quickly it happens. When you get to those cards. We're going to be back with game number 2 right after this commercial. We're going to see you tomorrow on Card Sharks. We're going to have a lot of fun. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
You can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful Pontiac Sunbird convertible. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bill Rafferty.
Thank you. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Card Sharks. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. We got a lot to accomplish here today. Hopefully, we can tuck that car into somebody's tree. I'd love to do it. But let's not wait. What we have to do right now is we're going to try and win somebody some stocking stuffer money. We're going to start the show out with the money cards and want to meet a brand new champ right now. Come on, Jerry. Here he comes. All right. Come stand over here, Jerry. Attaboy. Well, that's the second time Jerry has grabbed that hand, and I don't know if I can use it now because he is one big happy bear fan. Yeah. He is our new champion, and he's about to play the money cards. He won a trip yesterday. He has a trip to New York worth $3,410 in his pocket right now. And here come Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton to deal out the money cards. You ready to do this?
Yes, sir, buddy.
You've been thinking about how you're going to play this, Jerry?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you got it all worked out.
It's dead pat.
Dead pat. Okay, well, in addition to all the money you can win on these money cards, which is about $32,000 if you play it right, we have added a joker to the deck. Anytime it turns up in the money cards, you're going to have an opportunity to win that brand new Pontiac convertible back there. Great car. Now, because you are the champion, we're going to guarantee you a shot at that car back there with the joker that Lacey's holding right over there. So you know you got at least one chance to win that car. But let's get started with the money cards right now. Here's $200. Jerry, let's do it, sir. Here's your base card. Tell me what you want to do. 200 on a 10.
Change it. 2.
Number 2. See what it is. It is a 2.
All of it higher.
It says all of it higher than a 2. It is a 5. You have $400 on a 5.
300 higher.
Okay, 300 higher than a 5. It is an ace.
All of it lower.
Doesn't waste any time. $700 lower than an ace. It is a 2.
Yeah!
Take a breath here right now. You got $1,400. We're going to give you 400 more. 1,800 on a 2.
All of it higher.
All of it higher than a 2. Yes! $3,600 on a jack.
2,000 lower.
2,000. 2,000. A couple of cards to beat you out here, you know. $2,000 lower than a jack. You did. $5,600 on a 9.
Change it.
Okay. Pick
3.
a card. Number 3. Let's get some help up here. Let's change this 9 into a 7.
Okay.
In the middle. 5,600 on a 7. Tough bet.
6 lower.
600 lower. Right in the middle. He can go either way here. He's saying $600 lower than a 7. He did it. You have $6,200.
Change it, please.
Right. You realize now, Jerry, that you must wager at least $3,100 on this card. It is a 4. You have $6,200. You must wager at least $3,100.
That's the bet. Higher.
You're going half higher.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking $3,100 higher than a 4. Be there. It is. $9,300. You did it. You did it. Good man. Way to do it. Way to do it. So, Jerry's got $9,300. Cash and prizes totaling now $12,710. We've got a joker. We've got Jerry. We got a card. Stick around. We'll be right back. Lacey is holding Jerry's joker. I'm going to give this joker to Jerry, and that means that he has the opportunity to win this fabulous new car. Gene, tell him about it.
A new Pontiac Sunbird SE convertible, aggressively styled, practical, and more fun to drive than ever. Sunbird SE convertible, only from Pontiac. We build excitement worth over $16,000.
$16,000. Just checking it out with Jerry, my bachelor over here. Not a bad car. In front of you are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. Go find it. Come on. Pick a number 5. Usually people go up there and they pick an even number. He comes up, picks an odd number. Any other reason why you pick 5?
Yeah, a little birdie backstage told me.
Little birdie backstage told you? Boy, I hope the birdie told you right. No. Ooh. It was right over here. Number 3. Number 3. There it is. Listen, you're the champ. You've got $12,000 in your pocket right now. You got to meet another challenger. You ready to do it?
Yes, sir.
You win, you're going to be back here. Go find your mark, sir. Come on out, Marcy.
Good luck. Thank you.
Hello, Marcy. Listen, what I'd like to do, before we get to Marcy, I want to clarify a situation here. Jerry, when you were picking the number for the car, you said backstage, a little birdie told you. What did you mean by that?
Oh, just a contestant friend gave me a hunch, and I just decided to go with it.
It was a hunch. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Before people are writing in saying you gave them the wrong information, you bums. Okay. No, I don't want to get into that. Anyway, Marcy, introduce yourself to the folks at home.
Okay, I'm Marcy Sofrizio. I'm from Newport Beach. I'm a secretary by day, a cocktail waitress by night, and a student between the two. Yeah.
My goodness, that is a busy schedule. That is very busy. Have you cut your cards backstage?
I did.
I want to wish you good luck. I want to remind everybody, of course, we've got our prize cards in the deck. We've been giving away a lot of prizes this week. A lot of trips one way. Oh, I'm ready to go on this one. Dublin, Ireland, over $3,500. That is in the deck. Let's get started right now. Lacey has already done her job. The cards are dealt out for game number 1. Question goes to the champ. This is our fun part. We always like to welcome these guys. We have 10 engaged men. Audience poll question. 10 engaged men visiting with us this week. We've been learning a lot about these fellows. Let's give this question to Jerry, though. Before the show, we asked these 10 engaged men, would you like your wife to work after you're married? How many of these 10 men said they would like their wife to work?
Well, personally speaking, I wouldn't want mine to work.
Ooh.
And I think these guys are in the same situation. They want to be able to be the breadwinner so that their wives can have fun and do anything they want to. I think that's a real low number. Real low number.
Boy, you're winning them over now.
It's going to be about 3.
3, he says.
Yeah.
Marcy has something to say.
Well, I'm not the original instigator of ERA. However, I don't want to sit around on my desk. So I would say higher, definitely.
You're going higher?
Yes, definitely.
You're going higher. The actual number of these men who want their wife to work is 8. It is higher, and significantly so. It's 8. Which leaves 2 guys who share Jerry's opinion out there. Who are the 2 guys who don't want their wife to work? We've got Dave and we've got Rob. Dave, why don't you want your wife to work?
Well, I guess I'm a little chauvinistic, but I think after we're married, making babies and preparing our dinners is going to be enough.
Oh, man. I want a disclaimer run under this. I am out of this. Have a seat, gentlemen, and Dave, get some security. We're going to go here right now. Okay. Whoa. Marcy, here's your base card. Tell me what you want to do.
We like that. We'll go lower.
Lower than a jack, she says. Here's a 3.
We like that. We'll go higher.
Higher than a 3, a king.
We really like it. We'll go lower.
Lower than a king, a 2. Boy, the handwriting's on the wall. There is a Lowry organ. A little bit of a false hope here. We've got a Lowry organ. One of our prize cards goes on her side of the board. Let's replace that card and let us find out what it is again. Higher?
Yes.
Higher than a 2 for game number 1. There it is. Ooh.
We like it.
I don't blame you. Boy, Jerry, you have got your work cut out for you, sir. Marcy has 1 game on her side of the board, and she's also got that Lowry organ. She's 1 step closer to that. Lacey's dealing out the cards now for game number 2. Jerry, you got to jump back in here if you want to repeat as champion. So let's get started right now with our educated guest question, if I could say that right. You'd know that I had some education. But anyway, educated guest question, that's for Marcy. Every year on the news, you see the president lighting the giant Christmas tree outside the White House. How many feet tall is that tree?
60 feet high.
60 feet high?
Yeah.
Jerry, what do you think, higher or lower?
Going through my memory banks, I got a number that's lower than that. It's lower.
You going lower?
Yes.
The actual height of the White House Christmas tree is 32 feet. It is lower. It is lower. All right, Jerry, here's your chance to tie it up. Take a look at the card. You got a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It is a Lowry organ.
Okay.
You guys can do duets. We have organs on the side of the board right now. We have lower than a queen, a 6. Higher. He's going higher. It's a 7. Freeze. Freeze is on the 7. Freeze is on the 7. We'll go over here to ask our next question right after this commercial message. Join us in a moment, please. Question goes to Jerry. Jerry, we surveyed 100 people and we asked them, if you had to make a choice, would you rather love someone than be loved by someone? That is interesting. How many people said yes, they would rather love someone?
Considering the situation of unrequited love, I think what we're talking about is people who want to be loved by someone, right?
How many people said they would rather love someone?
40.
You're going 40.
Yeah.
Marcy, what do you think?
They would rather love someone than be loved. I would say, I would rather be loved so I wouldn't have to go through the pain. So I'm going to say I'm just going to say it's higher.
Maybe you ought to just start out with
flowers,
dinner, Marcy,
you know
and not
what I
get wrapped up with this, okay? How many people said yes, they would rather love someone?
They would rather love someone. Okay, they would, I guess, and he said 40,
Jerry
right?
said
yeah,
40.
so I'm just saying it's higher than that because I would, oh, I'm sorry, wait. Okay, now I'm finally getting it. Lower. Okay, let me just go with lower.
It's good. It's we almost had an hour special going here, but we managed to work it out.
It took a while.
40, lower. The actual number of people who would rather love someone is 33, and it is lower. So you took your time and got it right, Marcy. Here's your base card. Tell me what you want to do. It's a queen.
I want you to go lower.
Lower than a queen, a 10.
I want you to freeze.
Freeze.
Oh, wait. Lower. Lower.
Go. Okay. It's your decision.
Lower.
All right.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a 10, an 8. Interesting. We thought, now let's go over here and give Jerry a free shot from the 7.
Lower.
He says lower. It is a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. This is to tie it up? No. So Marcy breathes a sigh of relief. We'll go back over here and get our next question. This goes to you, Marcy. We surveyed 100 women business executives and we asked them, are you earning less money than a man in your position would? How many women executives said they are earning less than a man?
Well, with ERA and all that sort of thing, I'm sure that the pay scales are it's pretty much the same, but I'll bet that there are a few that are saying they're earning less. So I'll say that there's about 70 women that said they were earning less.
70?
Yeah.
Higher or lower, Jerry?
It's got to be higher. There's a real big movement on now about equal pay for equal work, and I think a lot of that is based in the female executive positions. I think it's going to be higher than that.
Going higher?
Yeah.
The actual number of women executives who are earning less than a man is 56. It is not higher, it is lower. Still a high number. Marcy, here's your card. What do you want to do?
I want to go lower.
Lower than a queen, she says. It is a 7.
7. I want to go higher.
Higher than a 7? It is an 8.
You want to go lower.
Ooh, I got a feeling. Lower is a 3. Higher for the game, the match, the Lowry organ. Yes! New champ. New champ. Boy, Jerry, you just did it. Didn't get a chance here, really. But, Jerry, you've been a terrific contestant. I hope your Bears do well. You got $12,710 cash prizes. Thank you, Jerry. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Come here, Marcy. Come on over here.
Okay.
Come stand on this side over here. Turn around and face the camera. And listen to Gene Wood tell you about your prize.
It is the Lowry Genius Electronic Keyboard. It's fun to play with cartridge expandability that turns it into a guitar, piano, rock group, or big band. from Lowry. Congratulations, Marcy.
Okay, when we come back after this commercial message, young lady's going to go to the money cards. Remember, it's Christmas Eve. We may do some real good work tonight. We'll talk to you in a minute. Welcome back. We're here with Marcy. We're ready to go to the money. Anna and Lacey are already dealing those cards out. This young lady knows how to play them, and you guys do at home. But in addition to all the money she can win, which is $32,000 if she plays it right, we've added a joker to the deck. And anytime that turns up in the money cards, she will have the opportunity to win that brand new, fabulous Pontiac convertible sitting right back there. Terrific car for a young single lady in Newport Beach. Absolutely. But we got to get to first things first. She's won the match. We're going to guarantee her a shot at that car. And Lacey's holding the joker that we're going to give her right over there. So let's get started right now with the money cards. Here's $200. Come on, Marcy, make some money here. Here's your base cards. $200 on a 3.
150 higher.
150 higher than a 3. It is a deuce. Ooh, one card that beats it. You got a 2.
Okay, all of it higher.
All of it higher than a 2. It is a 5. 100 on a 5.
I'll change it with 1.
You're going to change it?
Yeah.
You can do that. You can change one card per line, you know.
Yeah.
All right, a 5 now becomes an 8. $100
Well,
on an 8.
I'll go 50 higher.
50 higher than an 8, right in the middle here. Here's an 8. Now we'll do some damage. You got $150. We're going to bring you up here and give you $400. 550 on an ace.
All of it lower.
All of it lower. Yeah. 1,100 on a 7.
Change that with 2.
Okay, that 7 is now a deuce.
Yeah. All of it higher.
All of it higher. It is a queen. 2,200 on a queen.
2,000 lower.
2,000 lower?
Yeah.
You ever bet $2,000 on a
No.
Get ready. Here's the ride. You did it. $4,200. You're working off a 5.
Okay. I'm going to.
You want to keep it?
Stay with that.
You're going
Yes.
to stay with it. You must wager at least $2,100 on this card.
I will wager that and just that. Yes. Higher.
Higher. Okay, we're going $2,100 higher than a 5. Come on, be there. It is. There you go. $6,300. You had a tough first row. Very tough. Yeah, but you did good. $6,300. That comes out to $8,295. And here is your joker that Lacey has for you. Come stand next to me over here. I want to give you the joker. Hold that joker because that joker entitles you to a shot at this brand new car. Gene? No, we're not going to do that. Okay, you've got a joker in your hand right now. In front of you are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. Find it. Come on. Be a Merry Christmas. Picking 4?
Yes.
You're going with 4?
Yes.
She's saying 4 is it.
Yes.
It is Christmas Eve. Yes. If the car is there, I will believe in Santa. Hello! $26. Terrific. Well, we got to get you out of this now. We're going to really do something rotten to you. Come on over here. Here she comes. Come on now. Terrific. What we got to do right now is we got to do the toughest thing there is. I want you to take a breath. I want you to go back over here and meet a new challenger. This is a tough thing to do. Go ahead, Marcy. Come on out, Antonio. Okay. Marcy's going to calm down a little bit. I want to ask Antonio to introduce himself to the folks at home, please.
Yes, my name is Antonio Castillo. I'm from Mexico City. I'm a concert pianist. I play in a very fancy hotel here in Los Angeles.
Do you?
Yes.
What's the hotel? Tell us the hotel.
Oh, it's called the Beverly Hills Hotel.
That is a fancy hotel.
And I'm legal here in the United States, by the way.
Okay. It's already got cards backstage. I want to remind everybody about we've got our prize cards as always. We've got a trip to Copenhagen, Denmark in that deck today. Very exciting things going on. Here goes Lacey dealing out the cards. Let's get started right now. Tough thing to do to the champ, but I got to ask her a question. And here is the question. Marcy, we surveyed 100 psychiatrists and we asked them, Generally speaking, do geniuses live happier lives than people of average intelligence? How many psychiatrists said yes, geniuses live happier lives?
I would not think they would because they might always be frustrated. So I'm going to say that they said only 10 lived happier lives. Is that the way it should be?
Well, how many psychiatrists said yes, geniuses live happier lives? Out of 100.
Oh, 10.
10. Antonio, higher or lower, sir?
Well, they are psychiatrists. They have very funny answers, those guys. But I will dare to say they will be higher than that, hopefully.
You're going higher.
Oh,
You're
yes,
going higher.
hopefully.
The actual number of psychiatrists who said geniuses live happier lives is 21. It is high.
Yeah.
So, Antonio gets to break the ice right now. Here's your base card, sir. Tell me what you want to do. It's a 7.
Change that. I don't want to be that.
Okay. 7 now becomes a 3.
Oh, here. We go higher, higher.
Higher than a 3. He says an 8. Lower. It's a king.
Lower.
A jack.
Lower.
For game number 1, yeah. We'll be right back with more card sharks. It's really getting exciting.
Everyone.
Antonio's had some good luck. He's got 1 game on his side of the board. Interesting story took place behind the break. What about your car on the way to the studio?
Well, on the way here, it's a stick. The clutch went. I knew it was going, and now it's gone.
You went.
Okay, it's
Well,
gone.
That's terrific. And now she's got a brand new car, $24,527. Here is Lacey and Susanna. I'm Bill Rafferty, Gene Wood. We all want to say Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow.
A's are high, deuce are low, card white, and window door, card talk. It's not even hard to card talk. Tell you. Today. What did you see for one card talk and what you want? One that tell me tomorrow, I'm going to do hot today. The card talk. Did you read the story before you see the card today? So, not going to take you the card today. So, okay, the going to know. The card going to down, you can see. The red card, white card, okay, 1 pair, and the 2 pair of pair of boba today. That means today on concert today. Hi Andrew, how you doing? Okay, so as you can tell yourself today. Oh, because you, my mom's going. I'm going to do. I say, I'll call my high school. I'm going to the show for 13 years ago. You pay on? You gonna pay? Or you gonna pay? You what did you do? What school? Why? Yeah, I graduated from Claremont High School to 2007. Okay, I'm the 18-year-old. One night I'm gonna be the 29. Okay. So you go here today. Go. It's the day of birthday. Hi, birthday. Okay, so tell me yourself about them. Yeah. Oh my God! Oh, you want to join the E? Oh, well, I watched the E at 10. I'm gonna watch it before. I'm gonna do okay. So now you're probably been on 90. Over here, 90. What cost the kid today, so? What cost the card today, so? Okay. What we do? The card you're going to do, but you get into the older 52 card, but the card you asked before there. As you guys are paying on red card, but then you pay blue cards. All you gonna do the card. It's higher or lower above the CDD, okay? You know, okay, good job, guys. We're going to talk to you with the question for Andrew today. They put my favorite behind the on names start, okay? I'm going to see what I want to do yes, you guys, because I'm going to have I just do yes. I play big loss today, okay? And call for you, sorry, with Andrew today. Here go again, Andrew. Andrew, we have one man, the 80 years old. If we use the way to the young man, the one that you use stroke you in this case, and the woman. How many say yes? The one that's stroking the case to the woman. Okay, high or low? So you can the answer high or low, and on people with the warrior trigger case. High or low? Okay, low, okay. You gonna pay a car right? You get right there, you gonna pay a car right, you can go to pay a bull car. And not Andrew the fight to do, okay? Okay. The astronomical the only thing the age is on the age of 80 say well the water drinking stroking the kids and the woman is sitting not your higher. Andrew, you ever pay go to say that too? Talk to me a key. Okay, but again, you know the key? So what you use? What you know the key? It is yes or queen. Now, okay, yes, call it. You got to the queen, we're going to go the 3 cards and the wire. And we're going to go the 3 cards and the wire. No, you got 3 cards. And not going you also got to keep the way, but you are the card. All you're going to do, pay the fee, they call it high or low. Okay, that card is going to the queen. Come on, you can see it on the queen and the king, the ace. Is that's a 3. Okay, higher than 3. It is. Oh no, the 3, not higher than 3. Oh, behind you also on the 3 card. The better fair card or fair couple. Right now, today that's up for the double 3. Doesn't still pay for the cost chart. Okay, the better cannot say the card is a 5. Okay, how did I find? It is yes, a sack. And but continually you go pay off. You get the sack or you please. Okay, the way that the sack is yes, a 4. The goal doesn't keep going. You get the 4, you go. Okay, how did I 4? It is yes, a 6. What you did now, you can pay the fee. You want more cards, you're going down to hard. She's done the center space. Okay, just say free. Talk about but about put right here, you see right here, good morning faithful today. So okay, before you air show, we can today we can put cards on. The cards on, we're going to go to 2 profits. So what's the time that we'll be tired to sell the town? We're going to pay me my card. And all it is to tell the $800. We can go find them and do what we do. We're going to the pay voted on cards on. We can put on the ABC voted the cards on. And back to the GPay. When GPay passed away, we don't turn gold, right, you guys? Okay, good job. You're going to start winning on brother, okay? Brother, we have behind the Japan. 16. What is the saucy is so bad? If happened, what how far did you him caught to wood? How about say how did I copy this? Set 15. Okay, you can say 50 and higher or low. Okay, low. Okay, the astronomical balance is okay. The woman said, what is the probability to how big the cosmos is? 8, 7. You want low. Okay. So, but you got to keep the, Andrew, you got to keep the crate? You don't want to key the H or do you want the K is? Yes, 3. You see double 3 and 2 or what? Higher than 3. Exact. Okay, lower than exact is you have the 10. Only one. Yeah, well, free right there, okay. I'm gonna go. I'll explain my hill today, but we come back. We go again now. You again number again. Again number we could get 3 call or 2. We call it no go anywhere. We come back. Okay, what about our culture? I'm gonna do tell because I'm gonna get so today. I'm gonna tell you to go. 40 to 10. The Elder got 40 to 10, and what they call it? But they go 40 for the 6. We got one more card. We're gonna be $100. Okay. You good up. Alright. What's I do Andrew today? Good. Okay, well, good up because Andrew. This is the educated question. According to the Barcade or Paul, create the Martin 22, 90. How much water than you make the favorite of to FBI. What's possible for the end of volume? Go back.
Let's see. Dear Brandon, I'm gonna say 50. Oh man.
You say 14 and persist? High or low?
I want to go.
Okay, low. Okay. The actual percent and the because of the end of the voted bad, the way to come the brigade for the FBI is 52. You want your okay?
So what's the number? 52, you said?
If for FBI. Okay? So, okay, but you gotta say the system. You keep say consist.
Wait a minute. This is lower. You said lower. I said you said lower.
You say you probably invited to your today. But then you get to cut your tour. You get paid so it says you gotta say the says.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and change it to 6.
Okay, It's talking to say 7. Enough you go say. That car high or low?
That's all right. I'm going to go higher.
Okay, higher there. So we go one higher dollar to get from the math is no, not in the 3, not higher than the 3. Oh my God, God tell you about them. I'm going to call for you. Andrew. What you pay? You can catch not say at the 10. Will you go? Will you get him a higher? That car higher? Lower? Andrew? Okay, the behind is yes, the 5.
Yes,
Andrew, you guys got behind dollars in the pocket today, okay? I'm gonna play a part for you. That's gonna be put on again, number 2, okay? Okay? Okay, I'm going to film on clock right now. Yep, he is. Okay. Okay, go to tell what you get. Andrew, you can go behind it. You get to pay. What's up? You pay my card or it's $800. Right away, okay. You go from we need 1 to another, okay? Okay, well, let's start again for the president today. I'm going to supply. I'm going to come in and watch BET comic book. Okay, brother, if you ask someone behind the doctor, if you have to walk on your walker, the ever walker, the actual popular, and they not awarded, be the fight of go in the 2 in the answer for putting it in. How about say they will go to popular?
Andrew, good luck to you, my friend.
How many?
I'm going to go 10.
10? Okay.
Let's go.
High or low on Andrew?
I said lower.
Okay, dollar, okay. Well, finally, the boss is the queen to me, okay? The actual number, the doctor said wanted to go out to go to a hospital and pass it and ask hospital is 33. But going to that 3 year Andrew, they're not higher.
That's my card.
I think it's 31. They're not higher. They don't 33. They're not going higher on Andrew. Because sorry about that, brother. Sorry about that. Today, Andrew. I mean, brother. You want to go to the car, brother? You want to the car, okay? Sorry about Andrew. Remember that time. Okay. See the with my pistol. Okay. That bell today. Okay. Andrew, you got something to win. A 9. You gonna say the call? 1, 2.
Did you say a 9? You said?
It's a 9.
Change that card, please. Change that card.
Yup, nice and not 9. It is a 5-year barrel.
5. Okay, let's go higher.
Higher than 5. And queen.
Let's go lower.
You want that queen, the brother?
I'm going lower than the queen.
Yeah, if I do it, it's a queen trouble. Yeah, it's trouble. What did you do, brother?
What's that, Terence?
What did you freeze? That was to continue? You took on, you go for time or that. You go freeze.
I'm going to continue on. Let's go lower.
Oh my God, he gonna get to hide. He said, go in there and trouble. He is? Oh no, the queen. Sorry. Brother, Andrew, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you ready? Andrew, okay. Start doing a 2. High or low 2? Andrew?
Where's my card again, Terence?
Okay, I got it 2. High or low?
Oh, good card. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than 2. Yes, Zach.
Jack, you said?
Yes, Zach. I'm hard today.
All right. Lower than the Jack.
Okay, lower than the Jack. Yes, a 9.
A 9, please.
Okay, we'll move in, but today we're so I'm gonna feel bad to go pick up. Oh, we're gonna go to you done, but take a break, we come back. You know, we again, the cuts the 2 cars, 2, we get again on 2. You get my mom go father go to my mom car, you go probably to $800, okay? We come back. Got to bed, you guys. What about on car show today? On my next I'm going to do today. But we're going to use for 4 cars, and you put it in the night for the 2 more cars today. Andrew, okay? You know, because you're going to pay okay? Andrew, you started with Andrew. We have behind a man, or 80 years old. We had to use the amount of taker in the mobile, you'll see it after the car. How many I say yes? The more the car is the seat, Andrew.
Andrew, you're wanted. Still here?
Yes, you're here. How many say?
Okay.
We'll call the seat.
Wait for Terence.
Yeah, I'll wait for you, okay? And we pay the question, okay? We have one in the man. How you had it on, and I take out that nigga okay? One was to see the car. How many said one was to see the car, okay?
Yeah.
Right here, okay? How many?
I still couldn't hear that.
That's a car. That's how they sit in the car. They on the seat.
Oh, there you are.
I'm here today.
Alright, what's my question?
So we had Mohammed when the man, all the 80's old. They have to you and they never sit in the one was the seat of the car and the car. I better say what was the seat in the car?
Brad, good luck and stay pretty.
Say pretty, okay, how are you?
Alright.
About them. Okay, yo? Okay. Okay, no, because what car we gonna call this? The answer number on 80's old man. That had the ticket, then the woman card, the seat of car is. What door today? In 21. In what door today?
Oh wow.
In 21. My mom could call crashing on 80's some car. Because I'm gonna go to the down board and night. My mom call you today. I'm gonna shout my man. My mom go and pay my mom. It's right the car, okay? Okay. So I held today. Brother, you got something to keep your fire or say so fine, brother. The fire this way.
It's a 5 grand. Got it. Okay,
yeah, you keep it? Okay, here?
Higher than 5.
Okay, higher than the 5. Yes? Yes, 8. You We got continue the 8.
Freeze on that.
Okay. But again, the 8 or the phase what is today, okay? Okay, the 8 stick away a tie go, we tie we two tie go 2 cards go right now, 2 cards, if you do 2 cards for number 9 for Andrew, okay? Okay, with this for the classic, but this set the death time, you have to read the card, the death pay your card, right, okay? So, Alright. Okay, now. Yeah, say go farther, but sorry, that time go put it far out there today. We'll sorry there, okay, but only today. We'll sorry there, okay, but we got something in Andrew brother, this is gonna quickly crash it for you. Okay, brother. We have 100 dog pit kiss. Handle the dog in the dog pit kiss. How many students say you eat the dog pit kiss? Okay. High or low on 50?
I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna go a little bit lower on that one.
Okay. The astronaut one in the dog pit baby for boys. Did you had to eat the dog bitches is? Did you like to throw it or Angel? Okay, it's okay. No, Andrew. Now you go before in the night, but you pay the 2 card. Or did you pass? But you get into 3 card, you bought into. You go get every go to mom, you go to just say when you pay my card, okay? You go to be a $28 Okay, when you get every go at night, you go 2 card, but you go get $100, you go talk about that. Will it be pay to pass?
I'm gonna Brandon, good luck. I'm passing to you.
Okay, what you cannot say the 8, they right there. Only the 3 cards you buy, you say go pay my card. They can't hire low.
I'm gonna go higher than the 8.
Okay, higher than the 8. You're going to be man, you're not? Oh no, you said better you got to my card today. Well, but don't get it wrong. You get what happened to the 6 doctor today with Saul. Oh my God.
Terence, I'm the first champion, alright?
Yeah, of course, today you wanted it to first champion. But right there, we're going to say goodbye to you. We're going to come back to the episode and I'll probably go backstage for episode. I'll see you in the episode, okay? Right there.
Alright, Terence. And Terence.
Okay,
All right, let's do it.
Before you can do that, before you got to get quick back and come back. Every people will walk in, you try again, you went to, go to $800 on one car. Okay, when you come back, don't go in the middle, okay? You come back. Well, I'm going back also I hear from Andrew. Did you call Andrew? Today? Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Andrew, okay, we go good up with money account one today. So, we got $200 pocket today. So, you can get you ready to cut the card, money cost?
I already cut the cards. Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, do what we can do. He go in the one card today.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. $200 you get the back on the pocket today, okay? Or we got the pocket today because from my dream on cards, okay? We're gonna say $200, you dream on card, you said you're going to see the You can put the $10 idea on that to $200 3 more cards. And $50 to talk card the big bag. We really have to remind you today on the big bag. Good yo? Good yo? Even $200 today. Alright, Joe. Let's do it. Okay. Now before the end of the show, you can have go to the 3 bag for the 3 go to say your card. You can't go get say the card, you get $200 stop, you get $200, you can say your card. Good what? Or we're gonna say you're going to do that, you got $200, you can say the cards. Or we're gonna say before the big bag, Andrew, okay? That's the 4 the 3 bag board in the card shop, okay, Andrew? I started with $200 and started with a shovel. That's my card? Yeah, say the card. You gonna say the card and skip it. How much? Say the card, okay. Okay, we're gonna say the card to 2 and you card in a 4.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the 4. Let's bet $100.
$100 higher? Okay. Okay, $100 higher? Okay, $100 higher than the 4. If you get $104, you use but behind the 4. It is yes, a shovel. Now we have to throw in $200.
What's I think?
Yeah, $300.
What's the card?
7.
7, good. I will bet. I'm gonna bet the minimum bid of $50. 50 higher.
Okay, $50 higher than this 7. Yes, it is. Come on now. Oh my God.
Okay. And I know what to do. I'll get the whole thing.
Okay, already okay, before you get busted the money card, okay? You can go money on $200. Or $1, because I'm gonna put at the total. It said $50. Nothing for $300 for $100 in order that age. Yes, and the king. Okay, I want found cards. Found again. I found out I found today. Okay. Hey. Because one of the king will got $200, will get $200 and the total. Okay. Now I told you it's $900 today.
I'm gonna keep the king. I will bet. Driving the bet. So I'm gonna go with $3 lower.
How much? $800. Be careful, the we can't hold you and the ace. Also, Angel, you order the cake. Get some 10. That's my favorite card. So that's my favorite card for it down again. And I told you $1,700. You can't say it's 10, okay? That's the rules, okay? How much is it 10?
How much do I
The 10 is called.
I have a 10, right?
Yeah, it's a call. I'm going to see what the video Carol saw.
Alright, now's the time I change the card.
No, you can't not say your card. The voice said go say no good. The $400. You can keep it to 10. You could the rules, okay?
Well, I have to play the 10, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. I will bet let's put $300 lower. Let's put $300 lower.
$300. Lower than 10. $300 lower. No, it's 3. It's 3. You down? You down? Yes, it's 10. You bet in $2.
I'm at 3, right?
No, 2. 2. You go card.
Okay. All right. The deuces work, and I know all of those deuces. Terence?
Yes.
Higher.
Okay, so it's 2 and a whole 2. So we're 2 whole 2 today because you don't only nothing, okay? All right. You 2 the whole 2 again. We're gonna no more money there. No more today. You busted the money cards, okay? It's all over, okay?
All right.
Nothing for $2 dollar. Higher than that 2. Yes, it's 6. So $4 total. Okay. Now
the 6 in the big guy, right?
They got the $4 too. Okay. Now we get back. You're gonna keep it the same. The ones that the same card. It's this.
All right. Now I'm ready to change that card. Now I'm ready to get rid of that 6.
Okay, well, you want data to buy data because how much have we been? How much did it cost? Probably set to a 4. Now it's a cookie.
Okay.
You got these $4. These are $4. You got $4. But what you need is $2. What they call me the big bag.
Okay. I know there's one just thrown, and I haven't seen any 3s yet. I will bet. I will bet $3,500. $3,500 higher.
Okay, so your $500 card is become the double 4 and 3 and 2 horse 2, okay? Okay, you're higher than that 4 in when $3 $500 be the higher than that 4? Yes, it's sad. Can you buy money got $4 today. I got to see one game go it's 20 $700 today. Just on the okay, you got okay, well, we got to get you for some of the again. Before we are talking out, but 2 more sellers cards on. You can probably get average. This is all I see for the average on 1 on cards on. I'll table to ball to. I'm gonna get you good there. I'm gonna see the average on. See the ball on game to table to game to seller. I'm just good. The market good time to do good there. Buy everybody.
Sorry to take out the machine. But Buster pay on cars. All the mail of a car, you go call me, go each one, we go bull and white car. They pay the poll code to tell them to bus, but bank or mail, they stay. And news the boy, you read you the dogs. The only question they tell you the stress. We're gonna game we have going the other game you are. Do the boy you mean the according to the dogs. Did you go to the tell the stress when you eat at the all? And she can't always see because you go on there, you think of a ball or a fight or so Patel take up for $3 can't see. Best to think of why. and Taipei model movies. Hey, we're going to see it on stage or no, we get a job. Model, you get a job. Taipei, pay. This is what the way to speed the pop culture. I'm not good say. Tell you the production.